Oh, let's get it, boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to JD. He's back.
Yep, there he is.
He's finally back with us, guys, like he promised.
Like he
This son of a
promised,
bitch.
and he said,
This
so...
son of a bitch. Should we say what he did? Let's say what he did.
Yes.
He's fucked us. He's fucked us. Really,
He said, "It's for me right now." So his time zone, it's 8:53. At 8 o'clock, JD said, "Be there in a minute. Just taking care of some business."
What does that mean?
And we're like, "Oh, JD, mob boss JD." He has not responded. It's been an hour. And we don't know where he is or what he's doing. I mean, like, this will age really poorly if it's like JD died and like you release the episode tomorrow.
Oh man.
But he's just doing shenanigans.
We've tried to contact
He's out there
him.
doing shenanigans instead of being here talking to you guys. It really puts his priorities in perspective, doesn't it?
Exactly.
I have some theories.
You have theories?
Let's hear him.
Yeah. Well, like
he's at a remote place in New Mexico.
No,
Los Alamos.
I would think that he thought the concrete that he was putting people's like feet and arms into before throwing them into like the New York River, the Hudson, before he threw them into the Hudson. And the concrete's taken like way longer than he thought. And he's like, I'm fucking gonna get to a hero store. That would be my guess.
He's just waiting for it to dry.
It would either be that or maybe he's like on a talk show and like everyone's laughing at him.
Writer's strike. Not that.
But he's gonna have the last laugh. No, but let's say it's like Joe Rogan Experience.
I think he's like
more of a podcast.
He's gonna be like, oh, you think I'm fucking funny, pal? And then he's gonna that would be my guess.
I think he's probably roller skating on Venice Beach right now. You ask me.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, with the bright colors. Yeah.
Bright colors.
Actually, no. What about this? He's in like a sort of a red and yellow Hawaiian shirt, white suit pants, white suit jacket, fighting like a sort of, a young woman in a Hawkeye outfit in like a toy shop. What about that?
I was thinking he's in a white pants and he's in a white shirt with green pants and he's fighting a giant chicken. So
that's good. And he's gained a significant amount of weight.
Yeah, he let himself go since 2 weeks ago.
He probably just fell asleep. He's done that before.
Actually, I think he'll join.
Tyler, we could attest, Hunter and I, that he has not lost shape because he sent us a video today of him doing like it was like chin-ups on it. It looked like a
playground.
Like a playground, yeah. And he was
with
just
weights.
Like, it was just like cock bulge
chains
out,
and weights.
abs out, and he's just like, and he ended the video with like gotta keep up the grind, and then him picking up the phone and turning it off, but like not editing the end of it out. Like it's like a YouTuber apology. So weird.
He did the whole
he did the We were like, okay.
Did he send you? Did he send you the video? It's funny because he sent me the video of him hitting a tire with a sledgehammer. So
he
just sent me one of him screaming, and then it just cut to him in the shower. I
was gonna say he sent me one of him taking a shower.
You know when Batfleck's standing there and like the pod opens with the bat suit, it's that, but it's just like a white tank top on like a mannequin.
The white tank top in his glasses.
He sent me one
with
him with Jeremy Irons. Like, oh my god, you met Jeremy Irons, but he's just arguing with the guy.
I saw him when he was on a snowplow with Jeremy
business.
Renner.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Think about that. He said he's taking care of business right now.
Business.
What does that mean? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
you know what he's doing right now is he's stitching himself up in the mirror.
Yeah, and he's smiling because he's so badass. He's Michael Keaton.
He realized he's back. You know what? He's Michael Keaton, but not Michael Keaton Batman. He's like another version.
He's actually, no. We've raised a good point here. Who is everyone's Batman? Like who's the most us?
Or bat sodas?
Like JD would be Michael Keaton because he's insane.
Yeah,
but who are the rest of us?
I think
Ben Affleck is also insane.
Unfortunately,
I'm Rob.
I just because you're the most like
no, he's Bale.
Harper's Did you say I'm the most depressed?
I think out of all the Batman, I think Bale seems like the most rich Playboy-esque Bruce Wayne.
He seems like the most normal, but he's the most fucked up inside.
Spends so much money on things.
But
I
but you can see that Harper's falling apart. Like you could see that Rob's Batman's falling apart.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're kind of a good combination. It's almost like they're the same.
I want to say I'm Bale. Bale puts up the face, man. You remember? He's like, he's always like, "Get out of my house, I'm drunk." But then he's like, "I'm gonna fucking kill Ra's al Ghul or whatever." You know?
I'm not good at the face. I'm just very outwardly like.
Yeah. Is it?
Which one are you?
Adam West?
Oh, you know you. Yeah, I was gonna say you're Adam West.
Yeah, Adam West.
I'm just a goofy guy, you know.
Yeah.
We have
Tyler. What's? Oh no! Shut up. Who's Tyler?
Right. Sorry.
I think I'm Bale. I want to be Bale.
You want to be Bale? Okay.
Yeah,
so
you
no
know
one's
called
Affleck.
when
That's interesting.
you know what it's called when someone leaves church?
None of us kill people.
It's Christian Bale. But yeah, but that would mean that all of us kill people because every Batman kills people.
I guess Robert didn't, but
in movies,
that I've never killed no one. So,
I mean, he did like aim a guy's shotgun at another guy.
Yeah, that's true. They like retcon that in that he killed someone. They were like, "I killed someone before the movies."
Oh, they do like
just
like Zdarsky Daredevil thing.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Why would you tell us that?
Yeah, at least keep it as secret,
Did you see that article where it was like Andy Machete says that Michael Keaton's Batman retired because he accidentally killed someone in front of their kid? It's like, what? Why?
Why would you say that? To blow up people in a fucking festival.
Yeah, exactly. Like, dude, he dropped the Joker from a fucking helicopter or whatever. I don't think he
punched a guy with glasses. You think he's got any restraint?
He threw a dude down some stairs and then dropped a grenade on him.
Yeah, it wasn't down some stairs. It was down like a sewer pipe, wasn't it?
Yeah, or
no, it was the clock tower sewer.
Yeah, that's right.
Like it's fucking Mario.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, we have a lot of Comic-Con news that I was able to break down. I think I got all of it. So we're gonna go over that this episode. Tyler also has comic books to talk about, which is something that we do here still. And like Ultimate Invasion and the death of Krakoa.
Yeah, and Fall of X, my God.
JD said he had his speech prepped. Thanks, JD. Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it.
And JD also promised that if he was here, we would record D&D, right? So it's his reason that we're not getting
exactly. Session 5 was about to happen, but
I have it under good authority that JD's speech was just going to be the president from the season finale of Secret Invasion, where he just says, "I want everyone in the world to kill all aliens."
Should we talk about Secret Invasion? I completely forgot.
Should we start? I did not watch that show to not fucking talk about it.
Should we? Yeah, we should. Okay. So it was not good. It wasn't good.
Right. Okay, before you guys get into it, full transparency, I'm 2 episodes behind because I don't care. But you guys
we're gonna spoil it.
Hunter, yeah, you know, Hunter. I don't care.
Yeah, but Hunter, okay, here's what you missed.
Nothing.
Okay, so Secret Invasion, right?
I still think I'll watch it, but
I think so. Harper, you just brought up that moment where the president in the last episode sees that Rhodey's a Skrull, and he goes on the news and he's like, "Kill every fucking Skrull you see. I don't care who it is." He says, "This is our planet. If we find you here, we're gonna murder you." Which brings us back to Marvel Comics when there was a Skrull kill squad, written by Grant Morrison, I think. And they show a montage. This is how the show ends, right? They show a montage after he says, kill all the Skrulls, of people just going out killing people, of like people going out. They shoot the Prime Minister of the UK, and she's not a Skrull, so
it's just actually her. Yeah,
and it's like really haunting. And I was like, that's the show I wish this was. Like that's the show I want to see. I want to see the world go fucking insane. I don't want to see Nick Fury just talk for 6 episodes.
No, it's Nick Fury talks while like a few Skrulls hang out at like an old abandoned nuclear testing, or like,
and they also talk. And Gravik, whose plan is like, we're gonna destroy the world. Actually, we're gonna leave the world. We're gonna turn them against. I don't know anymore. He's leaving. He's bringing it up. He's just leaving it to chance. And what's crazy about him, right? The actor, is that like, he's so boring in Secret Invasion, and he's a fucking Ken in Barbie, and he's hilarious.
He's so good with the scene with the binoculars. He's like,
"Yeah, you haven't seen The Godfather." Yeah, he's so
good
JD.
In that movie.
He's literally JD.
I don't understand that like Gravik's character. They make him the most boring. He's so nothing for 5 episodes, and then finally in the finale they give him a scene to act, and it's like,
and he has a point, and I go, oh, that's why he doesn't like Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the last episode, like, fucking
exactly.
give us information earlier so we could be on board.
The villain should have just been Super Skrull, like just clerked or
and
whatever.
It is though, is the thing.
Yeah, but it should have just been like full Skrull form the whole time, where he's like a hulking monster guy the whole time.
Well, I was gonna say you think they have the budget for that, but it was apparently a $250 million show.
I gotta say, after that last episode, I don't know that they did, because that fight between the two Super Skrulls,
I said it was so incomprehensible. It made me feel like I was on an edible. It was just horrible looking. It looked terrible. Like Emilia Clarke turns her arm into like Drax's arm.
Drax!
It
looked
serious?
awful. Yeah,
like, are you for real? This is what's happening,
Tyler. You're gonna love what I said, and I said it out loud, not in my mind. I promise it was out loud. I said, "What are we doing here?" Oh, like, honestly,
what are we doing here?
I said, "What are we doing here?"
Didn't She-Hulk, which was the Marvel show right before this one, make fun that the last episodes of these shows are just a CGI fest?
Just
generic.
Do
you think She-Hulk's just gonna like?
Did it anyway?
Yeah. Do you think She-Hulk's just gonna like age better?
Yeah, it's looking like it.
You know.
Looking
She-Hulk wasn't bad. It really was not bad. It was what it was. It was what it was, as compared to this show, which was nothing.
Wong was really funny in it.
Yeah,
and Daredevil was awesome.
Wongers. Yeah, it was. I really enjoyed She-Hulk. Now looking back at it, compared to this, where nothing happens in 6 hours, and it's not even 6 hours because the episodes are like 30 minutes long.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. This was like the shortest one. It was like, come on. I know that's like a Disney Plus thing where we look at the episode lengths and we go, it should have been
cut
longer,
10 minutes
but
off.
Really, like, anyway. Come on, like,
yeah. Oh God, let's talk about Skrull Rhodey.
I'm so confused.
I said it wouldn't be Rhodey because yeah, because I said it wouldn't be Rhodey because that's so obvious, and also like it's not like you can have Rhodey not have been Rhodey in Endgame. Apparently, it kind of maybe is like that, and we can just have Rhodey not have been Rhodey in Endgame.
So it's just Falcon and Winter Soldier where he has 2 lines.
We don't know. We don't know. They didn't tell us.
Why wouldn't they? Why?
But like, okay, so the only hint we get is that he's in hospital garb, and it's like the same looking hospital garb he had in Civil War after like the paralysis. So the instant thought is you go, okay, Civil War, like that feels like the implication.
Yeah,
but can Marvel going to explain why then in Endgame, when no one is watching him, he comes out of the suit and he's like, canopy, and crawls along the ground because he can't walk? Was the Skrull just like, I've got to act this up. Like, no one's watching, but I'm going to act this up. And also, why in that movie when he's got blood is it red and not purple? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Wait for them to change that on Disney Plus.
But that's God, I'll actually kill myself legitimately. I swear to fucking God, I will.
You really are the Robert Pattinson Batman.
I just like
dude, we put that video up 3 months ago. War Machine. Oh, you can't see it.
You gotta turn off the filter, man.
Wow.
Right, look at that. That's crazy. But anyway, we did that video. War Machine is a Skrull, and it's like, yeah, he probably is, but that'd be so stupid and obvious. That's exactly what it is.
And it really like it puts into perspective how like blind they are now, because Kevin Feige, they came out in an interview, they're like, ladies and gentlemen, Rhodey is a Skrull and you guys had no idea. And we're like, and we're all like, the only thing we thought about. It was the most and the way he said it, where he was like, we wanted someone that you wouldn't expect.
And it's like we all expected it, Kevin. Like, come on.
Dude, and I was even saying we expect it, so it won't be him.
Yeah, it would be so much better if it wasn't.
Like I said to you guys in the group chat too. My immediate reaction after the episode was, "Are you fucking kidding me? Like, you couldn't give us clarity on the one thing of interest we all wanted to know. The only character in this entire series where it's like, that's a character we already know.
Maybe
it matters.
A
Skrull? Yes, they're a Skrull. Are we going to tell you how long? No." We're not going to tell you.
Yeah.
When are you going to tell us? Are you going to tell us in fucking Armor Wars, the movie? That movie's going to start. Rhodey's going to be like, yeah, so I've been a Skrull since Civil War. Didn't know Tony died. And also, like, we're never going to see that reaction. There's no fucking way Armor Wars will open with him learning that. It'll open with him, like, stewing, like, I wasn't there for Tony's death. If that's the fucking case, which it doesn't make sense. Why is he... Yeah.
That was also like in... because Armor War, like Secret Invasion, general public isn't watching that, and then they'll go see, oh, there's a new Iron Man movie in theaters, and just like scroll what the things from Captain Marvel.
or people go see the Marvels. Even the Marvels, I feel like is so fucked. It's like a sequel to 3 Disney Plus shows, right? Ms. Marvel, this show, and WandaVision.
It also looks like a Disney Plus show. I hate to say,
and they're gonna. Oh, there was a new trailer for that movie, wasn't there?
And it did not.
Yeah, that's in the news. Yeah.
I don't want to. I'm gonna. I know it makes me sound like I'm on. I don't know, whatever very mean person on YouTube's fucking like stream, but yeah, it does not look very good.
Neurotic.
yeah, exactly. Critical one drinker. Of those fucking idiots. Yeah. Exactly. But it doesn't look good.
and it's are they gonna say it in that movie? Is Rhodes gonna be in that one? He could be.
No,
Nick Fury's in that, but like Nick Fury in all of Secret Invasion, he's wearing like the beanie, he's like has a big beard and no eye patch, and now he looks like he's out of Avengers 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say it seems like he's back to normal.
Yeah.
But this show, Hunter, ends with him going back up. So
yeah.
Oh, okay, man.
Back to space, baby.
That's right. So because I remember before this started, they were like, "Oh, yeah, Captain Marvel actually takes place before." And that was before we realized that this actually just ends with where he was anyway. And it's like, no, it actually said after. It's like, okay. Like,
you're back.
All this show really achieved.
I was like, he slowly took his headphones off and just left. And I was just like, he isn't listening. He took them off. I was like, he's not listening.
He either cares so much about Secret Invasion spoilers or he just doesn't give a fuck about this show.
Like, it's so frustrating because I don't know, the first episode wasn't bad. Was it?
No, and the second episode was pretty good. Like the dialogue.
What happened in the second episode?
Fantastic. See, the thing is, I actually don't remember. I just remember liking it.
The first episode ends with Maria Hill getting fridged, which was quite the decision.
That's right. Yeah,
that was
an
she should have been a Skrull.
Well, I had a theory that she was just always a Skrull. That was like, I was like, this.
But that'd be fine too. That would be fine because literally no one cares. No one cares about Maria. The thing is,
and I would have said no one cares as well. Even when they killed her, I was like, oh, you killed the character that, like, I guess she's been around. So I guess that doesn't necessarily mean we care. But I'm like, now we get to the end of the show. I'm like, she couldn't have just been in the show.
Well, that's we really needed in that, like, especially spoilers. I mean, blah blah blah, but like, especially you kill Talos, and it's like, Nick Fury has no one to play off of. The best part of that show is him, like Talos and Nick Fury playing off each other, bantering and blah blah blah.
And
the only thing this show achieved was killing off a character I liked that they could have done more with, and then confusing the fuck out of everyone about War Machine.
Like, why did they kill, or why did they upgrade Gaia to the most OP MCU
powerful character in the MCU?
Yeah. Who is she?
So she's sorry, I don't know. She has Drax's powers and what else?
She has everyone's powers. She has the powers of every character you've seen in the MCU so far.
Hunter, it's so silly.
And not even just like the Avengers. She's got Frost Giant powers. She's got Dark Elf powers. She has every power we've seen in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
She's like Thor. She has Ebony Moore's powers, like too, like can turn her arm like that and float people and shit. Like they've got them all.
Yeah,
she's got Marvel powers. It's so stupid. Hunter,
she's like an original character too.
On the list of characters whose powers she has, Hunter, it says Captain America, and then down the list it says Winter Soldier. And I looked at that and I went, it's the same fucking thing.
Literally like the argument that you have as a kid at a playground. It's like, what superpower would you want? She's like, everyone.
Everyone's
powers. It's like, I could fly and I could run fast and I could do both of those things.
But where's she gonna show up next?
Yeah, and she's literally got Captain Marvel's
Where did she go at the end?
She went with the English lady, and she's like, I'm gonna be honest.
Olivia Colman.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you.
She was having fun.
You're gonna use me. I'm gonna use you. And Amelia Clark's like,
they were having fun. Yeah, where's that gonna show up again? Also, is she gonna turn out to be a character? Is she Gaia, or is she gonna be like, I'm gonna run, sword, and I'm gonna change my name to Abigail Brand, or is she just gonna be like,
I think she's just Gaia.
Fuck that.
I agree. I really do not.
It's Amelia Clark, dude.
It's a Flash TV show kind of thing where they go, look at this wacky character, and it's like, oh, I wonder what book they first appeared in, and they're like, no, we just
look at this new character you love. We love.
Yeah,
this new character we love. Yeah,
yeah.
What do you mean?
Is she isn't she an original character?
Yeah, I mean, I think isn't Talos an original character? She's Talos' daughter.
Oh yeah, it's true.
That's the kind of level we're at. We're at Talos'
I was going to say, if that's
daughter.
true, that's a great point. Yeah, Talos' daughter.
This is what we've talked about as far as the MCU goes, where they'll have the A-list actors play characters we don't fucking care about, and so they're contractually forced to show up again as if we care about them.
Yeah.
Yelena, she pushed me too far in Hawkeye, man. I did not like her in that.
Do not
show.
like my spaghetti.
Oh, the mac and cheese with the hot sauce. Get Bishop. Fuck you. And now we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that. It's gonna be Emilia Clarke. She's gonna show up in something else, and she's gonna be like, "My dad was Ben Mendelsohn." I don't care.
You know the Homelander meme when he's watching in the movie theater. It's just like the ringing in here. That's Tyler watching just Hawkeye, just a regular episode of Hawkeye.
Yeah. Thunderbolts. God,
Thunderbolts is gonna break you.
Put her on the Thunderbolts. Fuck it. Why not? That would be so good. Actually,
very podcast you said the MCU is a gift from God, and as soon as you said that, you destroyed it.
I know.
Bro, it is gone. It's gone like this. It's done.
I gave them the power.
Guardians
of
the Galaxy
themselves.
came out, and it's like we're back. And then
when did I say that? What came out after I said that? Let me think. She-Hulk.
It was before Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder.
It was Doctor Strange. It was
Black
Doctor
Panther.
Moon Knight at the time too.
Black Panther. Yeah. God, I don't remember what else. Other things. Ms. Marvel. I liked Ms. Marvel. Oh God. But we're here. We're here at the end of this dying universe. It's really sad. I liked it for a long time.
Yeah. I just
remember how fun
clarity.
It was.
I just want them.
Remember Avengers Endgame?
Dude, I watched a clip when I was going back through because it was before people started putting up reaction images, putting up comparison pictures of Civil War and Secret Invasion. So I went on Disney Plus and went through Civil War, like skimmed through it to find Rhodey in that robe.
Great movie.
And like I was just skimming through scenes in Civil War and being like, fuck, man, like, God, this is good. Like, it is so good.
Bullshit me, Rogers. It was Steve and Tony. That was it. That was it.
It was.
That was the MCU. It wasn't anybody else. It was Steve and Tony. And
guess what, Tyler?
You know?
They've both been Skrulls since the 90s.
Can you imagine? Yeah, that would be, imagine post-credit scene for Secret Invasion was like 5 seconds later in the Endgame thing when Tony dies and he turns into a Skrull and all the Avengers are like, what?
That's what.
Hey, wait a second. Wait.
Comics essentially.
Yeah.
What was the post-credit scene for WandaVision? Was a Skrull setup. Where did any of that go in the end?
Was there?
Do you remember
when
that?
Was that?
It was for was
it Monica Rambeau seeing Skrulls or something?
Yeah, no. Someone goes through the scroll and points up, be like, he needs you, and referring to Nick Fury.
Oh well, that'll I guess be answered in the Marvels.
Yeah, I guess the Marvels.
That's the Marvels. That's so long ago.
But like, okay, Secret Invasion wasn't good for the show, but the comic is so good.
It had so much potential.
It's like impossible to underestimate how big it was. Like the Avengers, they find out that there's a Skrull among them, and no one trusts each other. Then they found out the Secret Invasion happened, and not only did it happen, but the Skrulls won.
It's currently happening.
Like they won. That's it. It's over. The whole world's changed.
I don't know. When was the last time you read Secret Invasion? I read it a couple months ago. I didn't love it.
A year ago, I guess.
You know what? I just thought it was like, I didn't get why it was so easy to fix. Like they just Norman Osborn snipes Varanki. And then he gets in control, and it's like, that's it. You know, we've spent all this time saying that the Skrulls were the most dangerous thing ever. Why isn't one Skrull the president? You know, why did he pick Elektra? You know,
Elektra was big because she was leading the Hand at the time.
I know, but you know what I mean.
But like Secret Invasion, okay, yeah, Secret Invasion, it's all right, but the
build up is fucking sick.
It's like peak Marvel.
Avengers. Yeah.
Can someone explain to me if like let's say for sake of argument, Rhodey has been a Skrull since Civil War. Can someone explain to me why that Skrull then just acted like Rhodey, had all these tender moments? He was funny. He was. You know,
Rhodey, we do, and then we do with what we got. And he says,
and then once the plan went into effect in Secret Invasion, the Skrull was like, I'm just gonna be. It's
because Tony died and nobody was checking him anymore. Nobody was checking him anymore.
Can you imagine
Tony
if it
died.
was a Skrull and it's just like she's just like improving everything.
Bro,
Like when
they
she
picked
lands,
the worst scroll to be Rhodey. Oh my god, the bomb got him.
Where'd it
The
go?
bomb got him. Oh no, Tyler, look out! It's coming.
Jeez, I don't know. I
like
That was
when he lands in Endgame, like he lands down in front of Ant-Man and he's like, "Hey, regular sized man." Can you imagine?
Nice,
Like,
man, yeah.
God, I hope that was Ant-Man.
Yeah, God, I hope that
just
sounded
call
like
a different
God,
character.
I hope that sounded
regular-sized man.
good. Yeah.
They picked the worst scroll. They picked the one scroll that couldn't
That scroll was a
act to
terrible actor. Yeah.
Yeah, like, Mr. President, you have to bomb Russia right now. And the president's like,
Yeah.
do I? Like it's just, like, there's no subtlety to it.
Mr. President, I have the button right here. Just press it. He's like,
Yeah, just press a button and blow him up.
I don't know if I want to
I'm
do that.
sure that I want to.
Oh, you're gonna be a fucking pussy about this, Mr. President?
Dude,
Come on.
My favorite part of that whole
I saved the
episode is
world.
that my favorite part of that episode is that Nick Fury, Skrull Rhodey, the president, and the British lady are all in the hallway, and they're trying to tell the president Rhodey is a Skrull, and the president seemingly believes it and is not pointing the gun at Fury anymore, and yet they still keep talking, and then eventually, like, there's a scuffle and the Skrull gets shot in the head, and I was just like, why didn't you just shoot him in the head to begin with? Like,
Yeah, to prove it, just shoot him in the head.
Yeah, and the first thing the president does when that Skrull is shot was not fire back. It was, oh yeah, he's a Skrull. Like, look down and see that he's a Skrull.
Oh shit.
He was
Purple
pretty
blood.
much convinced to begin with.
Yeah.
My God.
Is this gonna like come up in Captain America 4? It has to, right?
It kind of has
I
to, since
did-
that's like
I
a
did hear-
political.
Yeah.
The world
Yeah.
isn't, or maybe that's what Captain America 4 will like be about. It'll be about Sam trying to be a leader in the new like political troubles because
Brave
the
New
world.
world.
Oh, that's stupid. What a terrible name. What a Disney Parks ride name for fucking
Instead
a
of
Captain
New World,
America
New
movie. Captain
New
America
World-
Brave New World.
New World Order got a little bit of Nazi ring to it.
I know, but just call it Captain America 4.
Well, no,
Captain America with the
Serpent
but the Sam is the
Society.
Captain America now.
Captain America again.
Yeah, Captain America again.
The marketing's just,
Or just
it's
Honestly-
Captain America.
Honestly, Captain America, Sam Wilson.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that stuff. I do like. I even liked when Dan Slott did Iron Man and it was Tony Stark Iron Man. It's like, well, no shit, it was, but like, I don't know. I like
Yeah.
the title. It's like, who else would it be?
The
But-
Hulk.
Bruce
Banner, I mean.
Mark Ruffalo, the Hulk.
I do like when they have like the prefix of the person's name. Like,
Yeah.
even though there would never be another Daredevil comic that's not Matt Murdock, a comic called Matt Murdock.
There would, though.
Daredevil, Woman of
Sounds
Tomorrow.
good.
Elektra.
That literally just happened.
Yeah, but that doesn't count. She
during,
was like,
during the Brubaker era, there's like
She-
Daredevil, Danny Rand.
that doesn't count either.
Nick
Come
Fury,
on.
Secret
That doesn't
Invasion.
count. Yeah. But actually, no, Nick Fury's Secret Invasion makes a lot more sense as a title than just Secret Invasion because it was
It
just
also
Nick
wasn't. Was it that secret?
No, it was barely an invasion. Like in the
Yeah,
end,
there
really.
was no
Like,
invasion. They like listen. I know when people used to say like Age of Ultron, more like a Day of Ultron. Like,
Yeah.
haha, very funny. But like, there was no invasion
No,
in this show. You know?
it was like
Yeah.
it was. What would you call it if it's not Secret
Yeah.
Invasion? There's no secret nor no invasion.
Skrull War?
Skrull-
But it's not really
Skrull-
a war.
The Skrull
just
scare. Just that
obvious
week that we were really
warfare.
scared that the Skrulls were going to take over.
Scary Skrull.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
What
we'll
a
start getting through this
ridiculous
news show
show.
because we have like a textbook.
Dude,
of
it
Comic
felt
Con
like
stuff.
Agents of Shield when Agents of Shield was bad. That's crazy.
Oh, that's a big comparison.
Scathing.
It's,
But it
I'm
makes sense.
serious.
It makes
Yeah.
sense.
So
No,
watch
I'm
it,
not-
watch it, Hunter. Watch it.
Agents of Shield when Ghost
Watch
Rider
it.
was
Finish
there.
it. Finish the show.
I think I will.
The best parts of Agents of Shield were better than this show.
I want to see Amelia Clark with Dave Bautista arms.
Yes.
Oh, dude, it's legit too. And she flexes and poses for a minute, like, yeah. Look
And
at my
Gravik
tracks
is
on.
probably like, I don't know who that is. Whose arm is that?
yeah.
Mm. Okay, so we have a lot of Comic-Con news, a lot of comic
clear.
stuff, a bit of other things. No movie stuff. This is like the first San Diego Comic-Con in a long time with no film things, just due to the
SAG
strike
AFTRA, bro,
happening.
because they're on strike.
Yeah, it was
Good.
good, nice in a way.
Fuck
But,
them.
I will say I will get through the few movie things that didn't happen for Comic-Con, but they're just there to mention, like we said before, the Marvels trailer. I think
don't
it does look
remember it,
good.
But I think I watched it and I went, all right.
I think it looks cool. I think it will be fun.
I like the part when
so...
Captain Marvel's grandma had a big gun at the end of the trailer.
Blue Beetle.
Oh, sorry, wrong movie. Yeah.
Another bit of news though, Blue Beetle had its first premiere, and because of the strike, the only person there was the director.
Yeah, that poor guy.
Oh,
yeah, it's kind of sad.
Just there alone on the
yeah.
That's crazy because then
movie's
after
about
that, he had to go and
family,
do his double shift at
none of them are
McDonald's
here.
because he's not getting
Also a bit of a conspiracy theory here about Blue Beetle. If you go to the trailer one, the top comment is the exact same on both trailers.
Yes,
and it's just like I can't wait for this movie.
On both trailers.
It's like I cannot, and it's not something like this looks awesome. Like it's a few sentences saying like this looks so cool. I can't wait to see it. Like
I've seen this.
Yeah, interesting.
I saw that trailer the first time the other day. I think it was in front of Barbie. I think I saw that new trailer for the one you said where the grandma has the
gun at the end, like the TF2 heavy gun.
Yeah, I saw marketing for the movie for the first time today. I saw those posters in Times Square.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
No one's looking at that and going like, oh, it's a movie for me. No, there's no way.
Especially that reaction. Whoa!
Yeah. There's a movie for me.
And it's like you have no idea what Blue Beetle is. You just see the poster.
You just see the poster.
Just the suit. Like, oh!
Yeah. Listen, across
like
the
someone
street
walking
from it
past like a cinema. You've got
Oppenheimer, Barbie.
You got Oppenheimer, Barbie, Mission Impossible. Then they finally walk to Blue Beetle and are like, "That's what I want to see." Like of all the choices you have.
The across the street from the Blue Beetle poster was the Dead Reckoning poster where it's him jumping off the Mission Impossible. Where it's him jumping off the cliff, and that is way more of a that's a movie for me poster than Blue Beetle just standing there.
Dude, if Mission Impossible is getting like buried by Barbie, what hope does Blue Beetle have?
Yeah, they're both Warner Brothers movies.
And plus, like Ninja Turtles comes out like a week or something before. So
yeah,
more people are interested in that. I guess 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. But yeah, those are like the two movie stuff. But now getting into Comic-Con news, we'll start with a big one. Spider-Man 2 got a story trailer.
Oh my god!
And Harry Osborn looks like Peter Parker.
He does.
A little confused by that.
He's got Tyler's hair.
He goes, "Hey Pete, it's great to see you, Pete." And Pete's just standing there like a big lump. He's like such a big guy now. You notice that?
Dude, yeah. Why is he so swole?
I guess they try to make him like different.
He's big and lumpy. Miles. Yeah.
Like they cut to him and he's in that jacket with like the fluffy collar. And he's just like,
yeah.
And you're just like, God, my best friend.
Pete, what the fuck is happening to you?
He's just been roiding the fuck out.
Trend.
Yeah. It's the Venom, dude. It's Venom.
It's not true. Yeah, true.
Probably
is. But it's like it's Bane Venom though.
I think they tried to make it just different from Miles because Miles is still just like a skin guy. He's got dreads
Slender.
now. He looks
fucking so
looks like
cool.
Killmonger.
I have to get that.
I don't like the dye on the dreads. It's very like
there's
Fortnite.
I don't think I noticed
it's
that.
very like it's very like any video game company coming up with a black character design in the modern day.
Okay.
But like they look fine when he doesn't have the mask on though. He looks cool when he doesn't have the mask on.
Oh,
you know that one shot where he's got the hair and he's not in the as opposed to him in Coney Island. He looks kind of silly. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. But we got our first full look of Venom.
Yeah,
it just looks like Venom, but that's awesome. That boss fight's gonna be scary.
Do you think the way that trailer ends, it shows Venom in Times Square like fighting a bunch of soldiers? Venom's playable, right?
People want it. People want it bad. I don't think he will be, but people want it.
Mary fucking Jane was playable, and in the last game, and
that's
they also
a great point.
They
They
held Miles being playable as well until you played the game.
Yeah,
that's true.
In God of War Ragnarok, they held that Atreus was playable until you played it.
And he's playable for
it now.
He's
50% of that fucking game.
Yeah. Red Dead Redemption. You didn't know you could be John Marston at the end.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's very similar to the first Red Dead Redemption, but yes, sure. I mean, the same.
I could see
something the same exact. I'm saying that Venom has a different, whole thing.
He's a different moveset and everything. While Marston and Arthur are like the same moves.
And John and Jack
He's
as
got
well.
a different moveset than Arthur Morgan. Yeah, probably.
But I can see like when Peter first gets the symbiote, maybe he goes full on Venom with the tongue and everything, and then it calms down.
I don't know. I think he's going to be playable. I have no. Sitting down to play I kind of have no doubts. I really feel like he'll be playable.
Play Spider-Man 2, and his only hope is, man, I hope Venom plays different than Arthur Morgan. That's all I need from this game.
I swear, if he has
Venom
like
pulls out a fucking gun, you're
like, yeah,
God damn it, yeah.
He has like the slow, what's that called? Like the quick time, the Deadeye. If he hasn't, he plays it with the HUD changes, so he has like his revolver and everything.
Yeah,
you like. You know, the camera like goes from cutscene, it pans around to the back of Venom. Yeah. You're playing as Venom and you're running through the city. And it's Tony Todd going, out of the damn way. And Hunter just throws his arms up like, come on.
Yeah, it's like you can either compliment someone or insult them.
You couldn't shoot a fart out of your own ass.
How you doing, ma'am?
That is it. Tony
He'll be playable though, right?
I
hope
cool.
so.
He'll have like a triangle attack.
God,
like
I hope it's like Ultimate Spider-Man.
I mean, he's definitely
the height of a building.
He's definitely Harry Osborn.
So
we said that ages
I
ago.
feel like yes, but also it's so obvious. I'm gonna pull a Rhodey scroll thing here. It's so obvious.
Yeah, but look how that turned out. Like
it ends up being War Machine.
Maybe it's Kraven. It's the original War Machine. He's stuck in the video game universe as Venom.
The suit peels back and he's in that same hospital outfit, and I'm like, what does it mean?
They don't explain how long he's been.
No,
listen, the Venom design, and I'm not going to say that this is what he is, but the Venom design is very Mac Gargan Venom. And I'm not saying it's Scorpion, but that's what the Venom design is.
It's got like the light goes over the shoulders.
It looks cool. I like that.
It does look very cool.
Mm-hmm.
God, that is going to be a great boss fight. And also, you guys remember that shot in the trailer where Mary Jane is against like the wall and Peter's in the background and she's like terrified?
That's
what is that, dude? Like people say no more MJ sections, but an MJ section where she has to stealth away from black suit Peter sounds fucking dope.
It's like I got chills
cool.
from that.
Yeah, exactly. That sounds fucking awesome.
This is going to be like JD's dream. Like he gets to play as a Spider-Man who wants to like beat up Mary Jane. Like this is
during the scenes where you play as her, JD just keeps getting caught on purpose. I can't get past this part.
I can't get past this part. It's too hard. And we're like,
it's going to be terrifying, dude. That's going to be so cool.
Yeah,
and it's also like there seems to be real beef
scenes
between Miles and Peter, which is interesting.
He has this because Miles knows what's up. Miles is like,
there's lines in the trailer where
the
MJ
line when he
like,
said, "Yo, Peter, what's up, danger?" Like that was a good line.
Can't stop.
There's a line where Mary Jane says like she just like says like help him, and I'm like, what is she? Who is she talking to? That like what? She's yelling at one of the Spider-Men to help the other one. I'm assuming she would yell at Peter like that.
Peter
but
to Harry though. That's
maybe
what I got from that.
There's another part in that trailer where there's a shot that is so very obviously a shot of after Peter gets rid of the symbiote, because it's him like on the windowsill and the sun is like shining in and it's like very heroic. It's very clearly like the night after.
Or it could be the intro to the game.
No, but it's Rio talking to Peter. You could see her like yelling at Peter.
Oh,
she says, like,
yes.
Miles only ever wanted to be a perfect Spider-Man. Makes me think that Miles gets really fucked up by Venom.
Yeah, the way you said that,
and it's Peter's fault. You know,
it's interesting. That'd be cool. Yeah,
and not that it is Peter that does it, but it's like it seems like it's Peter's fault, and that now he's got to like maybe imagine they killed off Miles, and we just have to deal with that. But like it seems like that. Miles gets fucked up by Venom and everyone blames Peter for it, and he probably blames himself, and he's got to like reconcile, and then there'll be Spider-Bros.
Well, this is where maybe Kraven comes in. Maybe Kraven captures Miles.
Kraven's got that same theme in every trailer where it's like, you know that part?
No.
Well, it's in every trailer. You go back to every trailer, and that is in every single trailer. I swear to God.
Hunter and I are about to go back, and it's going to be in none of them. And we're just like,
it's in every single one.
He's gonna play.
I'll find it right now.
It's the 2099. Like,
I think also Kraven's gonna be so good. Kraven always in every Spider-Man story brings up the worst in Peter, and so combining that with the black suit
with Venom,
genius. Yeah, genius. I'm at the trailer.
We ain't hearing what you're selling.
It kind of cut out.
You didn't hear?
Yeah.
God, motherfucker! It just played. Whatever. It went.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hunter,
Cool.
Hunter,
I heard it, and every listener heard it loud and clear too.
Yeah, every
listener heard something.
Yeah.
Every
or nothing.
single one of us heard it, didn't we?
Yeah, we all heard.
We didn't hear it. But yeah,
I didn't know there were bears in these woods. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good game.
It is, yeah. I guess we'll move on. Watchmen getting an animated movie.
I just sent it in the group chat so you guys.
Everyone thought it was canceled because they announced it like 4 years ago. We heard.
Did they announce a Watchmen animated movie years ago?
Dude, I thought it was a series.
No, they announced a movie fucking years ago.
I do remember that though.
They announced it when Doomsday Clock was coming out. That's how long ago it was.
It was before Doomsday Clock too. It was before issue 1. But I do remember
it's like,
that.
A waste of time.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing, dude.
They got to make it, if it's just like the style of like the Tomorrowverse movies, you got to make it like try to match the art of Watchmen, and it'll be like pretty cool.
I don't even understand why.
You don't need to do that though.
If it's just the generic,
how much money is a Watchmen animated movie really gonna make you?
Yeah.
What's the audience for that? The audience for that is Watchmen fans, and they don't want that.
That's true.
This is gonna be someone's first introduction to Watchmen.
Dude, 2017. Yeah. Watchmen is getting an animated R-rated movie adaptation. 2017.
Jesus
that
Christ.
Was before
Brody
the,
wasn't even
the show. Yeah, that was before
fuck. Why would you say it like that?
Weird. Yeah, no, that was before Doomsday. Oh no, that was around Doomsday Clock.
Do you
Well,
I'll watch it. I think I'll have to watch this just to see.
Well, we're all gonna watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I will too. But...
Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah. I really don't get it. I mean, like, we're talking about Watchmen here. You know, it's not sacred anymore, and it hasn't been sacred for a while. But
years,
leave it alone, man.
Yeah, Alan Moore probably hates
There's no
this.
new way to tell this story. They told the story the only way they could. That's why it was a goddamn comic book. Yeah. And then
Black Freighter movie adaptation, hour and a half, directed by Robert Eggers.
Yes, live action Black Freighter. That would actually be hard as fuck. Like a pirate movie directed by Robert Eggers. That would be hard as fuck. Actually,
I wouldn't mind that.
God damn it, that actually sounds.
I guess they could do the pirate stuff in this.
Black Freighter.
They will. Yeah. I mean, they did it. They did the pirate stuff. You've never read this book, have you?
Oh, like the comic book. The comic book in
the comic in the comic. The Black Freighter.
Yeah, no,
yes.
we know. Hunter's like, yeah, I liked it. I just didn't understand what the pirate parts were about.
I didn't connect to anything. I don't understand why the blue guy had his dong out the whole time.
I was waiting for the pirate to show up.
In Rorschach, in Tom King's Rorschach, we established that like because there are superheroes in that universe, superhero comics didn't sell anymore, so that's obviously why it's pirate comics. And that the Spider-Man of pirate comics is this character named Pontius Pirate. So let's make a Pontius Pirate movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That sounds a hell of a lot like an El Muerto or a Disco, whatever the fuck that
would be like so much lower than an El Muerto anyway. It's not even a real comic book. It's a comic.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That'd be cool, yeah. And then you see a bunch of YouTubers be like, "Did you know?"
Did you know? Like Pontius Pirate's first.
We do not care.
Yeah, it's that kid reading the issue in Watchmen issue 3.
Yeah. DC also announced a Crisis on Infinite Earths animated movie to end the Tomorrowverse, because after this, all animation will be in the DC universe by James Gunn.
Oh, that's why.
So yeah, I kind of like this. We get to see like the new 52 superheroes again.
Don't know. It's probably the only proper way to do Crisis.
Yeah, in animation.
But my question is,
you can do it on a TV show spread out over like 5 parts
for 4 episodes.
Well, no one likes Crisis
with $30 as a budget.
Warner Brothers likes,
and the final fight is a giant anti-monitor, but in like a parking lot.
Yeah, I can't believe they did that. I can't believe they did that.
But yeah, who you got? Like, I don't even think we have old heads listening to this podcast that would like Crisis on Infinite Earths. Who likes Crisis on Infinite Earths?
It is a bad
it's a
book.
fucking, it's homework, dude. It's literally like, you like
it's a good
universe,
idea.
you have to read this. I'm like, all right,
it's
I guess
a good idea that's
this.
executed like a textbook. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's.
I mean, yeah. Wow, that's well said. Executed
in the 80s,
like a textbook.
bro. In the 80s, I have to imagine that like everyone reading it, like I don't get how people would have liked it then, and we don't like it now because it's like so much more in line with the comics we get now. If you read that back in the 80s,
nonsense.
How do you fucking understand it at all? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was why is the main character who's that green guy? I forget his name.
Green Lantern.
He was, and why do they keep making sequels to it?
Oh,
they've made like 3.
Crisis. Yeah.
Dark Crisis, that was like secretly they were like, guys, here's the twist. It's a sequel to Crisis on Infinite Earths. And nobody cared. And then they did Infinite Crisis. That's Infinite the only Crisis, good Crisis.
Yeah. It is the only. Thank you. It's not a bad book. Yeah, although that being said, Infinite Crisis is not like great either. It's like
it's good. Interesting.
It's like
well, that's why the Arrowverse
Final Crisis. I think Final Crisis.
And I guess
the Arrowverse not that bad. Took the idea.
What'd you say?
I guess Metal's not that bad as a crisis.
Tyler, we're not desperate enough that we have to admit that yet. We don't.
Metal won. Metal won.
It's still pretty bad.
Dark Knight's Metal.
Okay, if you said to me Metal is good, and I said no, it's not, and you went, yeah, but the part where Batman and Joker like decide to team up, I would probably concede that is pretty hard.
Metal's good.
No, it's not. It's not.
They got that part where Batman and Joker team up.
The Green Lantern tie-in bothers me to this day.
Which was that one?
That was perfect.
So the Green Lantern tie-in of Metal has Hal Jordan fight like the Green Lantern Batman, and then Hal wins.
Oh yeah,
he wins the fight, and then the next issue of Metal shows Hal like tied up with everyone else. Like,
you just missed it.
Yeah, but all the other books where it's like Flash versus Red Death and all that, all the heroes lose, but Hal's the only one. Jon Snow,
Nightwing. Yeah, and they called him that.
Oh yeah, they did.
Call him Jon Snow, Nightwing.
Remember when they go to War World and they build a Power Rangers Megazord?
That was the first issue. Yeah,
and then they come back, and then everyone's just like, "So Batman, we got some bad news for you. A mountain grew in the middle of Gotham City."
Yeah,
like out of nowhere.
I think this podcast is at its peak whenever we talk about Metal. Metal has it's gifted us content. We have to.
It's great. I do like Metal though. I'm not gonna even
We've got bad news.
Yeah, Batman. So here's the thing, Bruce.
That has to be the worst thing that's happened to Gotham.
I just like
It went from like small things, right? The mob owned it. And then it was like the Joker poisoned the reservoir, and then the Joker took over the city, and we're like, all right. Then there's an earthquake, and now there's a mountain that grew out of it.
Yeah, Batman, like, with all his prep time, he comes back, and they're like, and he's like, how would I prep for this? Like,
this wasn't my fault.
Come on, guys. Like, how was I supposed to figure that out? Fucking hell.
Lucky he doesn't have like a terraforming machine where he's like, oh.
Because
I had this ready.
In Throne of Atlantis, it gets flooded, but it's just like, okay, I'm friends with Aquaman. We could solve this.
They just wash out all the water at the end. Yeah.
Do you remember Gotham has great Rebirth? Do you remember the Rebirth water arc? What was that called?
Oh, Drowned Earth.
Drowned Earth.
That was right after Rebirth. That was that was Scott Snyder.
Yeah, I actually like that arc.
It would. It's got maniple art.
Yeah, it's pretty. That's to be fair.
Yeah,
I just like DC love actually Marvel, I guess, with Ultimatum. They just love big waves and water. You know what I mean? They just love water coming.
Yeah, you just named 2 terrible events, but somehow
imagine the city, big wave.
Yeah. Did you say I just named 2 terrible events, but somehow Ultimatum was better? Is that what you
No, somehow the DC one is better.
Yeah, okay, fair. Mm-hmm. But Cataclysm is a good book.
I guess. Moving on. TMNT Mutant Mayhem comes out this upcoming week. But it already has been confirmed to get a sequel and a spin-off series called Tales of the TMNT, which will be 2D animated. But the sequel will be like regular and everything. And yeah, Tyler and I are seeing it this Monday, and Harper is never going to watch it.
I was trying to get tickets for it Saturday, but
yeah, it was also available for me Saturday, but I'm a bit busy that day, so I'm seeing it. Seeing it Monday instead. But I'm I'm so excited.
I'm actually so hyped for it, dude. Like, I think we have established sleeper hit, bro. It's got 95% on Rotten Tomatoes right now.
We'll talk about it on the podcast next week for sure.
Even if it's just the two of us.
Yeah.
It's going to be fucking
good. Hey, I want to still be
there. I want to be the
Hey, guys, can I please be on the show?
I want to talk about the mutants.
I like ninjas. I like to
talk about.
I just want to say, I'm going to call right now. I'm going to say the best part of the movie is going to be Paul Rudd's Mundo Gecko.
Oh, you think so?
He only has one line in the trailer.
Superfly. He's like, y'all some turtles.
Y'all some tortoises.
Seth Rogen.
Y'all some little tortoises.
Yeah, that's like it's one line. But like,
so good.
Even Paul Rudd, his one line in the trailer is just him being like, humans, they got to go, man. Like, why did you cast Paul Rudd in that?
I love the part of the trailer. I was thinking about this earlier, just like absent of us even talking about it, but there's the part where Mikey's like, I ain't no rat, and then they're all just like and then Leo's like, dude, it's 2023, you can't. Our dad is a rat.
Hey,
you can't
been on the podcast
that.
Since I got bitten by that fucking rat. Remember that?
There's some hair, there's some whiskers growing out of your finger.
Dude, I should tell that one part when I was in the hospital the next day. They gave me a tetanus shot and antibiotics and shit. And I was sitting in this like special waiting area that they moved me to. I'm the only one in this hallway. And I hear people in the distance go, should we get the tetanus shot ready? For who? You know, the rat guy. And I was just like, saying, the rat guy.
And then they walk in, they're like, all right,
Change your zoom name,
strap you to this. We need to strap you right here.
They went, rat boy, let's go.
Yeah.
Harper changed the zoom name. You got to be rat boy forever.
Fuck, not Sloppenheimer. Fine, I'll be rat boy.
We were making fun of it. We were posting pictures of Master Splinter for Mutant Mayhem being like, this is what Harper's gonna look like in like a month.
Same image. I was like, shut up.
It's the one where he's in like the big like lazy boy chair. He's like, hey.
I told a class at work, and one of the kids kept calling me Rat Josh. I was like, shut the fuck up, leave me alone.
You're being bullied by a bunch of.
It's funny. It's healed very well though. I've got like that mutant fucking healing factor, that Weapon X shit.
Oh, you'll be a mutant, all right.
Yeah.
No. Oh.
Better learn kung fu fast. Remember in the Michael Bay movies where he learns kung fu because he found a book in the sewer?
Yeah.
And he's just like, I guess I'll do this. There's nothing else to do.
Yeah, Splinter finds it. Yeah.
That's how anyone learns anything.
It's just a book that says the art of ninjutsu. And he's like, all right, I can try this.
I know how they learn. They released a TV spot of how they learn kung fu in this one. It's not that good.
It's probably YouTube or something, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
It's action movies and like YouTube and
that's
stuff.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's better than how else do you learn anything? A dingy old book in the sewer.
Yeah, that's true. And in the Michael Bay movie, like opens the page.
Yeah,
it's just like
that's way more contrived.
It's just like kick. Yeah, it's just like It's literally like those instructions, like how to draw, and then it's just the image, and you're like, draw this. Yeah, that's like, what the ninjutsu book is. Yeah,
I remember in the Michael Bay movie, Splinter starts reading it like, oh.
Yeah,
I love those videos.
Splinter's kind of badass in those movies, though. Let's not even lie.
Yes, he looks.
He's cool.
Detailed drawing tutorials are so funny when they go from like okay, start with this, and it's like basic, and then they're like, now what you're gonna want to do, rub that out and do this, and this, and you're like the step from there to
who do you think I am?
Drastic.
Yeah.
What do I look like? Fucking Picasso?
Yeah.
We're gonna go to different comics for a second, different comic company. Mortal Kombat 1 has Combat Pack 1, which has Omni-Man, Peacemaker, and Homelander.
I feel like Omni-Man and Homelander are the same skin. I bet they're the same skin. They're the same base character, just skinned over. Like, remember they did that in Injustice?
People said that on Instagram.
I think it's going to be that.
No, people said on Instagram, if you know anything about those characters, you would know that they would play completely differently.
I mean, Homelander has more powers, but
I mean, I guess like they had Zod and Superman in one game, and they were different, I guess. But I don't know. I feel like
because Omni-Man's just a strong guy that flies. That's his power.
But Homelander is like significantly weaker as well.
Can Omni-Man shoot lasers from his eyes?
No.
All right,
there you go.
So maybe they will be different, I guess.
Yeah.
Peacemaker, though, I'm excited for that. Whew.
I hope John Cena voices him because J.K. Simmons is voicing Omni-Man, so kind of have to assume. Plus, it's John Cena's face, so you kind of have to assume that that's
Tony Starr voicing Homelander.
Probably.
It's his face as well, yeah.
Probably, right. Yeah, well, it is his face. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That'd be annoying to pay for the fucking likeness, but then not get his voice.
Yeah.
Well, they do that. They do that.
Fuck I want.
Games, don't they?
Yeah. They did have J.K. Simmons in the studio making noises like,
yeah. Johnny Cage, he's got to have interactions with every character.
Yeah. I'm excited for the interactions because they're doing that, pulling that from the last Mortal Kombat game and then Justice 2 with the intros. So that'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm glad the leak was real. Talking about Invincible real quick. Season 2 comes out in I didn't write it down. Man, this fall.
That's
November 3rd.
The speculation of that actually makes me a little bit like, oh, that would be pretty fucking cool. I don't think they're gonna do it, but that would be fucking cool.
What?
Josh Keaton in the credits for it, and people think they're going to do the crossover. I don't think they're going to.
Oh, the Spider-Man crossover.
That'd be so cool. That'd be so
because
cool.
It's around the time that season 2 is around that time in the comics. So
that's why people are really, and like there was an image. Oh, it was like the teaser image of like people sitting in like the diner, and on the iPad you can just vaguely see that it's the cover of that issue. God, that'd be so cool. That'd be so cool.
So leading off of that, they released an Adam Eve special that's an hour long. It's her origin. It's on Amazon Prime right now. It's very good. But the Invincible Twitter account being like, we're trying to tease you guys. And in the original teaser for season 2, where they're in the cafe and you see that Spider-Man cover, you see a young Adam Eve and like her person that trained her from the special in the cafe. Like you see the exact character, so it's like.
Oh, they also responded on Twitter. They said, "We don't know what that is," so they're playing into it.
Yeah, so
they have to do it. Like how awesome would that actually be?
That would be very,
because that show is big, and to actually do that and it'd be Josh Keaton. Imagine if they did that and it was Drake Bell. Mass suicides across the planet. Like, just gonna fucking launch this shit. Like, sorry, that's a bit harsh for Drake Bell, but that'd be a fucking nonce. Not that hard.
That'd be a fucking. That is. I never thought about that. That's a good point. Oh, that's exciting. I'm very excited. Crazy. It does suck. It's gonna be season 2 is gonna be 8 episodes. 4 of them released right away, and then the other 4 are in 2024.
Yeah. Fuck that. Why are we doing that now?
Yeah.
Why are TV like when what was the first show that did that recently? Stranger Things.
Yeah.
They were like, a month later, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, I guess. I mean, they're 3-hour-long episodes, fine. But why is every show doing that now? Every show is doing that now.
Wait,
name 3.
Every Netflix show, maybe.
Witcher did that. Witcher season
2.
You did that. You season 4 did that.
Oh, fuck.
Other shows are doing that.
No, I
can't think of at the moment.
Yeah,
they're all Netflix shows, but
yeah.
But yeah, no, it's annoying. But I get animation takes a while. I don't know. But they did also confirm that season 3 is fully voiced already, so they're starting that pretty quick.
Oh, it
is
can't be
true,
hard to
or
animate.
is this another Spider-Verse thing?
Did you say that?
I said it can't be that hard to animate. Sure, it's not Spider-Verse. Like, come on.
Oh yeah, no, it's easier than Spider-Verse for sure. But
it looks all right.
Animation, I can do that.
No, I'm just saying, like, it looks good, but it's not like you look at it, you go, that must have taken 40 years.
Yeah, like Spider-Verse or Ninja Turtles.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I see what you mean. Yeah. Moving on for some comic book stuff. Godzilla versus King Kong versus the DC universe.
That's so good. I didn't talk about it in the chat when you guys posted, but that is so fucking cool.
Hunter, I hated. I actually hated that I sent that in the chat, and your first reaction was, "Is this canon? Who fucking cares? Who gives a fuck? Are you serious?" He went, "Oh, is this kid? They're gonna as if DC canon is sacred. You fucking idiot."
Because, dude, they did it. They did Hanna-Barbera fucking crossovers at the start of Rebirth. Like,
they met Dr. Manhattan. Okay, they can meet Godzilla and Kong.
I know. Well, not canon.
But I guess it isn't canon. But they never are. Who cares? Anyway, either way, this is gonna be fucking sick. It's gonna be awesome.
So fun.
Do you see how it starts?
Yeah, Godzilla just shows up in Metropolis, right?
No, Clark is proposing to Lois, and then Godzilla just roars. And they look up the window.
I would be so pissed. Yeah,
that's
Godzilla from the movies. That's Godzilla.
I like that Godzilla design too. I've had to argue with friends for years about it. I have a real soft spot for that 2014 Godzilla movie.
Really?
I like it.
I remember when I saw it in theaters, there was some guy who was so angry when they would cut away from the fights every time that he started screaming.
And I get it. Like the human characters
they
should
actually
be
did
more
start screaming. Like, you know that part where it's Elizabeth Olsen and she's going into the bunker and the doors close and they show Godzilla fighting.
Oh,
Muto,
yes.
And the doors just close on the camera. The guy went, "This is fucking bullshit. It's a Godzilla movie." That's what he said. Like, I mean, I was like, all right, I guess so, dude.
Fair,
I mean, it doesn't help.
Relax, bro.
You know, Craven in that movie is
oh my god, Daredevil's arm fell off.
But
I mean, it was cut off recently, so.
But would you say that Craven's in that movie?
Yeah, it's Aaron Taylor Johnson. Remember, it's Aaron Taylor Johnson and Elizabeth
when that
Olsen
movie
as
came
a
out?
couple.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it was like around the time of Age of Ultron too.
Age of Ultron next year.
Nice.
Miles, no, the bomb.
Like the second one, I did not like the King of the Monsters Godzilla movie until I rewatched it and I was like, why didn't I like this?
Yeah,
I was like, why didn't I like this? I saw this in a big movie
that was
theater.
that was the thing people hated about the first Godzilla. Bryan Cranston fucking croaks like 20 minutes in.
And he was like,
they're hiding something.
Advertisement. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
And he's gonna send us back to the Stone Age. I remember that. It's in the trailer. Yeah, and then the movie, he's in there for like 20 minutes, and he just gets hit by a Muto, probably.
Yeah, the Muto breaks out of the fucking.
You know, it's a great movie though. Genuinely great movie. I really believe this Kong Skull Island. Classic.
I thought you were
gonna say Godzilla versus Kong, which is genuinely the dumbest movie I've ever seen. Which is fine.
But it's great.
It's
a great
the
movie.
Fight's good. I like both fights that happen. Actually.
Yeah, you didn't see that movie in a movie theater with like a big seat shaking IMAX.
I literally saw it in IMAX.
No, you didn't.
How do you know that?
Because there's no IMAX theaters where you are. You live in the middle of
one in Melbourne. I saw Deadpool. I saw Deadpool in IMAX. Why was Deadpool
in IMAX?
I don't know.
The whole movie takes place.
They put
on
Lightyear in IMAX.
I remember seeing it in IMAX.
I saw Toy Story 4 in IMAX.
That must have looked great.
It's a great movie.
Really
I like Toy Story 4.
I have not seen Toy Story 4.
Big fan.
Good one. It's not bad.
Oh, Mr. I
but
love
Godzilla versus Kong is really. Oh God, are you guys excited for Godzilla X Kong next year? Godzilla X Kong.
That's next year.
The New Empire or whatever. Yeah. There's another big monkey. Ooh.
Yeah, I'll see it.
Trouble's a brewing.
But is that movie canon to the Snyder Cut?
That'd be sick. See if they did Godzilla versus Kong versus the Justice League and it was like the Snyder Justice League.
My god,
that'd be a great Elseworlds movie.
Good.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Aquaman?
But
like
the thing
DBS when he's looking at the camera, but he's looking at Godzilla underwater.
Yeah, but the thing is that Superman would just fly right through both of them.
Yeah,
that Superman would kill him.
Well, you see in the comic coming out, they have Batman build a Pacific Rim armor to fight Godzilla.
Yeah. Or do you think is that just a Jim Lee cover?
Hey Hunter.
Oh, might be. Yeah.
Hey Hunter. What is the name of the main Pacific Rim robot in Pacific Rim? Go on, say it.
He's looking it up.
He doesn't know.
I'm not looking it up. I'm just texting someone.
I remember a certain YouTube
Jaeger. Like Aaron Yeager.
No, that's not. What's the name of it?
Give me a second.
I remember there was a certain YouTube reviewer that named his dogs after it, and even then I was like, oh, oh no.
So one of the dogs is named Danger.
Yep, and the other one is the other word.
It says Jaeger, is it not just Jaeger?
No, that's like that's
irrelevant.
That's what they are.
Either way, Charlie Hunnam, his accent's not great in that movie.
I love Charlie Hunnam, dude. Sons of Anarchy goes hard.
But his accent in Pacific Rim, where he's like, "We thought that the aliens would come from above, but they came from below."
From above? Like they what?
That's what he says in the movie. Yeah. It's like the first line in Pacific Rim.
We thought they came from above, but they came from below because there was a portal in the ocean.
What from above?
Oh, I see. Right,
Go.
sorry.
Yeah. Aliens are real, by the way, guys.
I was
Pretty
distracted.
awesome.
Oh, yeah, aliens
I
are-
just saw, I saw that. Yeah.
Allegedly. I'm gonna wait till we see a picture of a goddamn body.
Yeah, that dude could just be insane, I guess. I don't know.
I want it to be true.
I want it to be
couldn't-
true
I-
as well.
So
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know if
believe
listen,
it.
I'm not gonna get
trust
into
this person that I've never
my
heard
grand
of.
theory,
Yeah.
but
Isn't that funny? Like that would be the biggest like fucking revelation in human history for us, and I'd be like, yeah, but Ahsoka's like 3 weeks away. I'm more hanging out for that, man. Like,
yeah, I'm waiting for Ahsoka. I'm not giving these aliens.
Beatles almost here.
What if they showed a picture of like? What if we found a picture of the alien that the U.S. government allegedly has, and it was just you, Harper? Like on on a table.
For some reason, I thought you were gonna say Thrawn because I was talking about it.
Yeah, it's Thrawn.
No,
That would
I'm
be
the
fucking
I'm the
scary, dude.
What
If
would
it
you
was
do?
Thrawn.
What would happen if, yeah, but
Well,
like
no
what would happen
matter-
if I didn't see the news, but we come back on the podcast. You guys have all seen the alien looks like me, and I'm just sitting here like, "What's up, guys? Like, how do you act?"
Well, no matter what they're gonna
We know you're
show,
a
there's people
Skrull.
gonna be like, "That's not real." So
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah,
they just gotta
that's-
put it in a
again,
museum.
It is what it is.
You know, if they
you
could
know.
get Lenin's body in a museum and it's still in a museum, we can get an alien body in a museum. Come on.
You mean the Russian guy, not John, right?
Yes, I do mean the Russian guy.
Just make sure.
I don't think they have John Lennon's body in a museum right now.
I wouldn't know.
They have
They
all
do,
the
but
alien.
it's like,
I mean,
it's
They're
like
collecting all the Beatles and they're gonna pose them in a museum once they all die.
they're posed like a pterodactyl, like they're hung
Taxidermy
by
Beatles?
wires, and their
Yeah.
mouths are like open, so like. "Ah."
Yeah, exactly. It's like that ride in Disney World. It's a small world. They're just gonna be waving at you.
And if
The
you come
Beatles-
back in a few years, the flesh will rot off, so it'll just be a skeleton.
if you come back
that's
in a
cool.
few years, we'll have Paul. That'd be so gross.
Okay, moving on. We still have so much news. Next Marvel event is Spider-Man
Gross.
Gang War, which is
Yeah.
the Wells run.
Yeah.
But there's like a Luke Cage miniseries attached to it. There's a Spider-Woman one.
You know what I
Miles
fucking
Morales
hate?
is
You know what I
involved.
fucking hate about Marvel?
Prowler's
Is they'll
back.
release these they'll release it looks like Hobie Brown, man. It doesn't look like
It's
Aaron.
the green. It's the green suit. Yeah,
It looks like Hobie. So
I think it is.
I mean, Hobie Brown's a hot name right now, so they're probably I guess they'll bring back the Prowler version of him. I don't know.
Isn't he someone
um,
else right now? Yeah.
He's Spider Punk in the
Well, no,
in-
like 616 Hobie, isn't he?
but
Like
he was Spider Man for a while when Peter
Yeah.
he did that fucking bullshit thing that Tony Stark used to do where he was the bodyguard of Spider Man, but he
With
hired
the worst
he
excuse.
hired
in
Hobie
history.
Brown to be Spider Man while Peter was like, Peter Parker. Fucking bullshit shit. It's some bullshit shit. But I hate when they release the
Bullshit shit.
they release the map of all the events coming out, and they're like, and you see the first month is like September, and then the last month is like March. I'm like, really? Is it really gonna last that long?
yeah, and it will.
Yeah.
So.
Fuck that.
I'll
I don't
read
know if
this-
I'm gonna
I'll
read
read
it.
the Miles stuff, and that's probably it.
I just hate that they're naming it after a thing I really
Yeah.
like in the comics. The gang war stuff in the 80s. Oh, come on.
Yeah, you're
Come
gonna have to read it.
on.
It kind of sucks because Miles Morales just crossed over with the Carnage event, and now he's having like
Yeah.
3 issues to himself, and he's back to crossing over with another event.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's Zdarsky's Daredevil again.
Yeah.
So it feels like.
King in Black.
Yeah.
Oh well. There's
well.
a pretty cool mini. This is the stuff that I thought JD wouldn't care about, but real quick, there is a
still
comic
did
book
take
coming
care of
out.
business.
Yeah, well, yeah. Where is JD?
We've been
Yeah.
recording for 3 hours. He ain't coming, guys.
There's a series coming out called Kneel Before Zod, but it's a prequel to Zod. So, I mean, okay.
What?
It's called Kneel Before Zod.
Kneel before Zod.
It's not called
It
General Zod.
sounds like a
it's not called
young
Zod.
adult Zod.
I was gonna say.
book.
I thought you were gonna say the same thing. Where it sounds like it's like a dude that was an evil Superman villain before Zod, and his name was Neil. It's
Well,
like
I
Neil
saw the
before Zod
article. It's
came
like
along.
Neil
Zod
before
series
Zod.
announced. I'm like,
This is
Zod
Neil.
series. I'm like,
Barbie
that
before
sounds cool.
Oppenheimer. I'm seeing Neil before Zod.
So
Well, I saw there was a Zod comic series announced. I'm like, that's cool. And then I clicked on the article. It's like, oh, it's called Kneel Before Zod. Oh,
What's the team? Do we know the,
prequel?
what's the team? Do we know the team? Oh,
Yeah,
it's
what's the
Zod on
team?
Krypton.
Yeah, it's Zod and Krypton.
So it's just a guy.
That's true. That is true. That's
It's just a military guy.
Dude,
yeah. Essentially, here.
That'd be embarrassing to be a fan of just like an alien that's like a military figure, wouldn't it? That'd be embarrassing.
Very embarrassing.
Especially before Zod. I didn't write down the team. I wrote down the team for a lot of this, but I guess not this.
There is no team.
Damn. Okay, here it is. Neil before Zod, new Superman series.
He's gonna fuck these up so bad.
Oh yeah, I am. Just get ready. Okay.
Here we go.
Joe Casey, that's an easy one, and Dan McDade.
Oh, some guys I don't know.
Yeah, Joe Casey did Uncanny X-Men and Adventures of Superman.
I was gonna say Joe Casey sounds very familiar.
Dan McKay did Judge Dredd, Mega City Zero, and Doctor Who.
Joe Casey.
Doctor Fu?
Doctor Who.
Oh, I thought you said Doctor Fu.
I could tell, yeah.
I'm like, who the hell's Doctor Fu?
Okay, so the solicitation says General Zod has lost everything: his son, his wife, his empire, to an invading alien armada.
Oh, jeez.
Zod uses tactics to destroy the invaders while amassing the tools he'll need to take his revenge. Oh, I just got an ad.
Isn't Zod turned face, right? Didn't Bendis?
You gotta be, yeah, he's the United Planets thing.
The Unity Saga.
Yeah,
I don't hate that stuff. Here's a hot take: that Bendis stuff isn't bad.
The United Planets?
Hunter.
Yeah, that stuff's cool.
That's a good idea, actually. Yeah.
I know Joe Casey because he wrote a 90s Iron Man annual that had a plot from Kurt Busiek that's in like a fucking collected edition. That's how I know
that
the guy.
Name?
Yeah, I saw Joe Casey. I went, fuck, that's familiar.
Interesting.
He also wrote Iron Man The Inevitable, which isn't good. He also wrote Iron Man Enter the Mandarin, which isn't good. And the MCU tie-in ones.
Oh, I don't like Enter the Mandarin. I don't like that one.
Another mini-series announced. This one's a Marvel one, just called Spider-Gwen. It is a mini-series coming out where it's about Gwen doing a tour with her band. Here's the cool thing, though. This is the first Spider-Gwen series that will not include any multiverse stuff. It's just Gwen on her own Earth.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the first series not written by a sex pest.
Wait, what do you mean that's the first Spider-Gwen series that's not multiverse stuff?
That's what they were advertising.
Series has no multiverse stuff.
Well, they were advertising a lot this. I mean,
there's multiverse stuff, but a lot of it takes place on Earth 65.
The article was just they're really hyping up. I think they probably mean in a while
because they've been doing Gwen, Gwen
Clone
meets
Saga,
Gwen, and Gwen. Yeah, they've been doing that a lot. There was a new issue of What If Gwen that came out this week that I actually skimmed through and I took pictures of because I do want to talk about it. It said What If Dark Gwen, Spider-Gwen or something like that. Yeah, they're making Tales of the Dark Multiverse now.
Oh no. Oh no.
But yeah, it is cool that we're getting a series where it takes place on her Earth and she's not traveling around to 616 and whatnot.
Well, I wonder how that's going to go because on her Earth, everyone knows that she's Spider-Woman. So
we briefly talked about this last week because it was kind of teased last week, or 2 episodes ago. But the full news came out before because we weren't on last week. But it's a little confusing. Miss Marvel, New Mutant was announced.
Oh yeah, the thing we all thought was going to happen.
And you know what? We all hate how it's
it's
just matching the MCU and everything, but suit's really good. I think I'll read it.
And at least they didn't change her powers.
Yeah.
So
and Iman's writing it, which is cool.
Kamala, when did she die? May 31st?
Yeah, it's end of May.
June or July 21st. She's back. She's alive. It's the first thing that happens in the Met Gala issue.
I didn't realize she was back already.
They're sitting together, and he goes I think I'm going to bring back Kamala. And then they bring back Kamala. So she's alive already right now. She's already back.
Okay. So she's a mutant.
And she's a mutant, and it doesn't even matter, dude. If she's a mutant, and they're like, yeah, you're a mutant. She's like, I'm a mutant. They're like, you're a mutant. She's like, okay.
What? So they can just do that to anyone?
No, so I mean, we can get into it more when we get to the comics.
Oops.
They explain it.
Can you read now?
Okay. They say that Kamala is so fucking stupid that when they establish the new version of Cerebro that goes around and downloads every mutant's mind, that they got a ping from Kamala Khan that says she was a mutant. that she's always been a mutant.
Of course.
That like she hit Terrigenesis right before her mutant ability could oh
my god,
show itself, I guess. So she's an inhuman mutant.
Okay.
And they say we've never seen that before, but we actually have seen that before.
Who?
So the Beyonder. Bendis retconned the Beyonder was an inhuman mutant.
Oh.
and then Hickman was like, actually, the Beyonders are gods from another dimension. So,
it doesn't fucking matter. Fighting each other.
Yeah, they literally just, that's exactly what comic books are. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Just right.
Okay, we'll move on. Big news that was going to make JD scream and rip off his symbiote tank top, but I guess that's not happening. Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff, is the new Venom.
There he is.
Yeah.
It was frozen for a second.
Yeah, Harper.
Yeah, that's weird, man.
You with us?
I can hear you. I'm just trying to do things.
Okay.
I'm doing homework.
Natasha Romanoff is Venom.
Weird.
Starting November. Which is weird. Yeah. It's
not even like it's not a book called like Black Widow Venom. It's Venom starring Natasha Romanoff Venom.
Yeah. And this is like, and they keep saying like this isn't a gimmick. Like they're gonna move forward.
This is how it is now.
Yeah. Which they say that. They say that, but I feel like this still will be like a 10 issues max.
I'm gonna look at the cover again.
Was it good? And the design's really good too. Like the suit design's pretty awesome.
I don't like the ponytail out of the back of the head. It doesn't. Why would the symbiote do that?
Yeah, that's fair. I just sent it over, but if you guys are on YouTube, you can see it's a little blurry, but you get the idea. It's the red on the red symbol.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, it's a cool design.
Yeah, and you can still see like her shock.
Spider eyes are cool.
Bracelets.
Yeah.
The spider eyes are just like classic, like symbiote Spider-Man.
Yeah, but they look cool on Black Widow.
They do, yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, it's weird that it's her.
Yeah, do they have nothing to do with Black Widow?
I guess not. I mean, okay, you are Marvel editorial.
Yeah.
And
yes,
they're just like, yes, Harper, you are. Well, your case literally, but just pretend like they're just like, okay, Venom is no longer Eddie Brock.
I'm Joe Quesada.
We want a Marvel hero that isn't doing anything at the moment to be Venom. Who do you pick?
Me. Iron Fist.
Oh, actually, that's pretty good.
That's his thing, right? Every time there's a hero that's like out over there, he's not being his hero self right now. Iron Fist steps in. He did that with Daredevil.
Yeah, he did do that with Daredevil.
So let's make that his thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, Shuri for
no reason. Shuri.
Yeah, why not?
You know what? I was gonna argue with it, but you said why not? So I guess yeah.
I'm not that like, no, it needs to be Shuri.
Yeah.
I was like, that'd be interesting. That'd be a cool story.
I don't know. I don't care. But also, it's a little interesting. Yeah. I wonder what stories they'll tell, but yeah, I don't know.
Wolverine would be cool, even though he's a comic. You know that we were talking before this, the Mighty
Wolverine
Avengers
is a comic book character, yeah.
Well, like he's like a popular one that's always doing things. We were talking before this about the Mighty Avengers arc where the bunch of symbiotes invaded New York. When they went to Wolverine, his healing factor kept pushing it out, and so the symbiote was like kind of going all over the place, and he was just like, oh, get it off. That was cool. I like that.
It was cool. Remember when he became a symbiote in that Spider-Man game? Spider-Man Web
Shadows?
Yes, you can rip him in half.
Yeah. Brutal. Okay, The Outsiders. Batman The Outsiders was a really, really good comic from a few years ago. It's coming back. It's just called The Outsiders, though. It's 12 issues written by Kelly Lansing. And the only members that we know of so far are Batwoman and Batwing. And that's it. What is going on?
It's a Bat Family team book?
So far, they said more members will be revealed, but so far it's just Batwing and Batwoman.
I liked the idea around the when Scott Snyder took over Justice League. I liked the idea that every member of the Trinity got a Justice League. So Diana had the Justice League Dark, Superman had the Justice League, and he had Batman had the Outsiders because he's had that forever, right? That's always the thing.
Yeah.
I liked that idea, but it's seemingly they're just going to make it Bat Family team, like just like the Thunderbolts or the Suicide Squad, but it's Bat Family. They're just probably gonna go on like spec ops missions or whatever. That's what they did, isn't it? They went into like Markovia back in the day, and they would like fight Geoforce.
Well, there's like
if anybody cares,
Tiny Ian's like Detective Comics at that, which is very good.
Yeah, Batman and the Outsiders is really cool though. I mean, is Black Lightning on that team that you said?
No, well, I mean, he's on Batman and the Outsiders. Yes, he's not
but he should be. No, but he's like the character that I think people mostly cared about from that team. Like,
he was so good in that.
In the history. No, I'm saying even like when they did in the 80s, it was his team pretty much.
Yeah.
And like Katana was there.
Traps the souls of her victims.
I don't know. The Batman and the Outsiders is a cool idea. It's always been a really cool idea.
Yeah,
I hope they don't just make it Bat Family.
Yeah, me too. Harper, what's going on?
I kind of had a revelation. I was trying to make you my background, but then I had a revelation that you said before the podcast. We were having some giggles. We were having some pre-show.
We were having some giggles
because we were waiting for JD and going insane.
Yeah, we were.
We were all becoming Joker.
Hold
on. Tyler and I
were the three Jokers.
Tyler and I were fine. You just kept going, okay, so we're going to start. We should probably start now. We're going to start. Are we going to start now? We were like, okay. But I remember you said before that you were like, this is starting to have lost episode vibes. Just occurred to me I've spent 5 minutes trying to change my background, and that kind of gave me some flashbacks.
That's literally what you were doing during the lost episode.
Yeah, that's what happened. We're not there yet now. We're never gonna hit rock
his
bottom
backgrounds were think of the worst thing in the world.
That's okay, no, excuse me. It wasn't that.
It's exactly what you're thinking.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that. No, it was not. I could describe what it is right now. I'm just not going to for the sake of like keeping the yeah. Maybe read. Maybe the listeners can read.
We were just talking about Black Widow as Venom, and you were like silent.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What were we talking about?
I mean, as if he's going to have an opinion on Black Widow being Venom.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah. Weird. That's all I got.
Supergirl's getting a one shot, and by Mariko Tamaki.
It's gonna be JD.
Supergirl's getting a one shot.
And they say if
it's gonna be hard to do Supergirl stuff, man.
Yeah.
Tom King. Tom King does that. Tom King will like take a character and then like no one else wants to pick them up after that.
Well, Tom King likes his miniseries, but they said this could lead into a series. But we'll see. Right now,
no matter what, whenever Tom King gets his hands on a character, he is going to ruin them for better or worse. He's either going to write the best book they've had or ruin them another way.
Or he's going to write a book so good that they'll never be able to top it, or he's going to write a book so terrible that you never want to ever see that character again.
Yeah.
Like Batman. No, I like
Batman. Like Batman. No, straight up. No, trash.
Batcat sucks though. Jeez.
I did read that. That did suck. That book was balls.
I read half and then I just
fucking Helena just had her vagina out the entire time.
The whole book.
Yes. I was gonna say the way I was gonna say that was gonna be so graphic, but I decided to fight against it.
And that
I was
wasn't
I was just gonna say, and Helena just had her fucking pussy out the entire time, but that's way more graphic. But I said it. And it's true. Describing the way that Clayman drew her, she's just like top armor and just painted legs.
Lips aplenty.
It was crazy.
And I get like the suits are like, they're tight so you can be flexible and everything. But like, look at every other person that draws like superheroes. No one does it like that, man.
Like
Clayman. I think Clayman, I feel like we've had this conversation before. He's fascinated by the human form. You ever see the way he draws Bruce? Just muscles on muscles, and every detail is like
I like
so
Clayman. I do like. I think he's.
I like him too.
Very good. Yeah,
I like Clay, man.
The issues in King's Batman where like Bruce and Selena just like go on like a honeymoon per se, where they're just like on vacation. Bruce wears like the fake mustache. That's really cool.
That's really cool. He draws it like a real, I hate to say it like this, but a real peak Batman. He just draws like a perfect Batman.
He does.
I hate to say it like that. There's nothing wrong with saying
peak. His Superman's really good too.
Feels cringe.
It's not cringe.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin 2 was announced. Sequel to The Last Ronin. The Last Ronin is a story where all the turtles die, but it ended with April O'Neil having 4 new
Kids.
Turtle babies.
Oh,
turtle babies, yeah. And this takes place now. Those turtle babies are now teenagers, and they're mutants and they're ninjas and they're turtles.
Makes sense.
So going off of that.
They're making the video game too, right?
Yep. I
Did
mean,
we learn
nothing
anything
was
about that.
I mean, we talked about that when that was announced. Like,
But did we learn
What did
anything?
I say, Hunter?
no, we
say?
didn't learn
I said you
anything.
guarantee it'll be bad.
You remember that?
No, yeah, Harper did say that. No, but
And I will be right.
I think it'll be great.
What did I also say about the movie that's just come out? I said it's going to be a sleeper hit.
That's
and
not going to be a
great film.
fun Ninja Turtles game, though. A Ninja Turtles game where it's one of the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
They're all turtles that are ninjas.
Unless there's
though. You only need to
flashbacks.
play it.
Flashbacks.
You gotta do all 4. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja
How
Turtles.
about, okay, what about this? What about this? This is my pitch for Ninja Turtles, right? It's a canonical sequel to the second movie from the 90s, and it retcons the third movie.
We have that. We have those.
Yeah,
we have one of those.
Shut up.
It's animated.
Wait up. It's Gearbox, right? It's Gearbox. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Colonial Marines.
The movie.
So, Greg Capullo is back on.
What happened? Everyone was so quiet.
Yeah. That was this when we were talking about Black Widow. Waiting for your opinion on Black Widow was better.
I gave you my pitch for a video game.
Oh, it sounds good, man.
Very niche reference.
I'm kidding.
It is a very niche.
People don't remember that anymore.
Yes, they do. Everyone remembers.
No, they don't.
I want everyone that remembers that game to message the Yahira story. I was going to say Facebook page. We don't have one. What do we have?
Instagram.
What do we have?
To message us on our AOL accounts.
Our MySpace accounts. Yeah. Check us out on Tumblr.
You guys could hook us up on Microsoft Teams and tell us if you played Aliens Colonial Marines.
I mean, there's bound to be one person that listens that played Aliens Colonial Marines.
Dude. Oh, did you guys see
Besides
on the
you.
account? We had a listener message in and said, "Hey Harper, loved hearing the cricket references last week."
Yeah,
I was
saw
like,
that.
"Yeah, man, I've got one guy."
He's got the one guy. Greg Capullo, he was the artist on Batman New 52 and Metal and Death
He was.
Metal.
Spawn.
He kept saying, "I'm at Marvel now. I'm doing Marvel stuff," and they revealed that he's doing X-Men variant covers.
Two covers, right? It was Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, so maybe he'll
so
be
sure.
on an actual book in interiors, but for now,
What do you want Greg Capullo to draw?
I think Wolverine.
Wolverine, yeah, it's got to be Wolverine.
Yeah,
because
this Wolverine's so good.
But the thing is they got a guy that drew exactly like Greg Capullo, and he drew Wolverine.
Yeah, for the
Victor
start of like the
Bogdanovic or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
he did.
It's just exactly
Craig.
They're just exactly Greg Capullo.
You could tell their styles are very similar. Yeah.
So should he do something out of the box? Something you wouldn't expect?
I think Spider-Man would be cool.
No, we got.
No, it needs to be like big chin guys. Like big. Have him do Thor.
Spider-Man, so.
Or have him do Hulk.
Thor? That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Reads Thor.
Hulk would be
Something
cool.
Scary. Oh, Hulk would be fucking sick. Actually, yes, that's it. Yeah,
yeah, that's the one. He's good at doing.
Or Doctor Strange
things.
Yeah, I think so.
Captain America would be cool, actually.
No, that would be cool.
This is one of those conversations where it's like, this really good artist. What character would they be?
We could
probably any of them, really.
Black Widow, Venom.
No, well, maybe not that.
Venom.
Actually, the more you guys,
dude, Greg Capullo Venom would be like insane. Yeah.
Greg Capullo Venom would be a lot like the one that was the good one. What was that?
Ryan Stegman or Mark Bagley? Either one.
No, the King
Bagley's
in Black
the
one.
iconic one.
That was Ryan Stegman.
Stegman, yeah.
Stegman, yeah. It'd be very Stegman. They have like a similar looking style to me, the way they draw faces and eyes.
Yeah,
and
I can see what you're seeing there.
Big
man.
eyes.
There's an X-Men book coming out that I didn't write down or any other information because this is one of the first news that dropped. But Doctor Doom is making his own mutant team. He's making his own X-Men team.
Oh,
good on him.
Google it if you want more information.
Maybe there's a solicit in this book somewhere. I don't know. I feel like I saw that. I don't remember though.
JD, I know you're listening. Cover your ears. Amazon Attack, a new event about Amazonians.
Again?
Yeah. that'll tie
They're
into
attacking
Tom
again?
King. It's gonna tie into Tom King's Wonder Woman, but it also won't affect Tom King's Wonder Woman. Apparently,
How many times can a nation that starts with the letter A in DC Comics attack?
Yeah,
Atlantis is attacked,
Atlantis, yeah,
or Amazon's attack,
and Arizona,
Amethyst,
Australia,
yeah.
They've attacked.
I think Atlantis attacks was actually Marvel, though. I think that was Namor. I don't know, but Amazon's attack they've done before.
Yeah, they have
a book that's happened, so they're just doing that again.
It's an interesting team of 3 that are attacking. Nubia, expected.
Yeah,
Yara Flor,
all right.
expected.
I love this.
Yeah. Mary Marvel.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. It's so.
Wait, they're attacking, the U.S. or whatever.
I think so.
What do they got against us?
So there was a shootout
on
like,
one person. The
what do they got against me?
No, there was a shootout on a highway where half of the people were actually Skrulls, and that's where Ben Mendelsohn died. That's why they're coming, which I think is fair.
They're big. They watched Secret Invasion and they thought that was real.
Yeah, they went. That's great.
They didn't know that was fictional. Like, there's aliens.
Is Mary gonna be in Tom King's Wonder Woman?
I guess maybe. Well, no, because Nubia and Yara aren't at the moment. Because Tom King's Wonder Woman takes place in America for the most part. This is like Amazon coming.
Diana's on the run
too.
Oh, okay. So what's going to happen is the U.S. government's going to be against Diana, and then the Amazons are going to attack to save her.
I had a good joke. Yeah.
What's your good joke?
What was your good joke?
I said it, but I.
Oh, well, you said it so quiet. None of us.
I know. No, I'm shy.
I'll have to go back.
Yeah, you have to rewind.
No, say it.
No, I said like, okay, so Wonder Woman's in America, and Amazon attack takes place in Themyscira, but they're coming to America too.
Oh, God.
Is that a good joke? Is that a good joke?
It's the Eddie Murphy, Okay,
we know what it is. It's funny when you have to explain it like we don't get it.
It's the Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. Okay. Eisner's happened, which is like the Oscars for comic books.
Yeah,
and a few highlights are Riddler Won by Day by Tom K. Jared's one shot.
All the predictable stuff won, which I guess is good, but
I don't know. Some stuff I was
I
like,
do.
Oh, Human Target won best miniseries. Okay, what's the best ongoing? What do you think won, Harper?
Nightwing.
Yeah, it did win. I felt like Nightwing kind of dropped.
No, I agree. Like, I think that's what we
list?
talk about. But like, Nightwing to me was the one that people were always going to be like, "It's the best ever."
Well, let's see. I just wrote down the winners, but I'll look at the actual thing.
World's Finest, right? That should have won.
I think that was up on there. Yeah.
Hey Tyler, you the world's finest, bro.
Thank you. I already knew it. It happens in Barbie. It's literally a scene in Barbie.
Yeah, that is.
Sweet.
See, Nightwing one on the list was Philadelphia, The Department of Truth, Daredevil, Nice House on a Lake, and She-Hulk.
Ongoing.
Mm-hmm. Nice House on a Lake.
Nice House on the Lake.
Yeah, that's a mini series, but I guess that was best ongoing.
She-Hulk. All right, I guess that means She-Hulk's good. Gotta read that.
Some other big winners are Public Domain wins Best New Series. James
Zdarsky.
Yep. James Tynion won Best Writer. Kate Beaton won Best Artist for a book called Teal Years in Oil Sands. And Greg Smallwood won the Best Penciler for Human Target.
Greg Smallwood.
Smallwood.
Oh, he does? That sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Poor guy.
I bet he got that joke a lot as a kid. That poor guy.
Oh, he probably did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably did. Yeah, he would definitely would have. Now that you say it.
I just like, if he ever listened to this, like, I just brought up like a bad memory.
I didn't know this.
Whoa, I bet you fucking do. Like, oh man.
I didn't know this was a category of a best publication for teenagers. The winner was Do a Powerbomb by Daniel Warren Johnson.
Oh wow!
I was gonna buy that. I got a friend that clearly did not buy it, but I was gonna buy it.
It looks so cool. The art.
Well, because he puts wrestling moves into every one of his books anyway. And so why not just do a wrestling book? Like the way that they sold me on him doing Transformers besides yeah, I know. I do have to read it. But The way that they sold me on him doing Transformers, besides obviously just him doing Transformers, was he said, Transformers, there will be suplexes. And I was like, fuck yes, I'm in. I'm so in for that, dude.
Yeah,
dude, the way he kills, is it Mephisto or Surtur maybe in the Beta Ray Bill book is like it's like a wrestling finishing move. He like does the move. I think it's a Kenny Omega move, and he drops him off like through a sword or something. It's fucking hard as fuck. It's awesome.
Fucking hard as fuck. You heard it here
Best
first.
Cover artist is cool. Bruno Redondo, which makes total sense because the Nightwing covers are awesome. Total sense, but best ongoing in general. Okay, that's fine.
It's Tom Taylor, man. They love him.
Yeah, they do. Best coloring was Jordi Belair, who did the Nice House on the Lake coloring, which looks.
Is it Jordi or I thought it was Jordan?
No, it's Jordi.
Interesting. Not that it matters.
I mean, their name probably is Jordan.
I like Tamu Mori. Sucks that we can only name like 4 colorists, but
I met Brad Anderson,
Brad Anderson.
Oh, I gotta tell you guys a little tale. I did an art show this past week.
I was driving my car.
Fair.
Oh, did you win?
I won 3 cars. No, I'm kidding. But I met a comic book gatekeeper.
Oh, what?
In real life. JD. In real life, it was
finally met JD.
Odd. So I was selling Spider-Man stickers and stuff, and this guy comes up to me and he's just like, some of these aren't actually Spider-Man. Like they have organic webbing instead of mechanical, like Miguel O'Hara. And I'm like, oh yeah, I know. It's kind of like Tobey Maguire. And he goes, who? I'm like, Tobey from the Raimi Spider-Man movie. He's like, oh, I'm talking about comic books, not film. Like,
oh my god!
You obviously knew who I was talking about when I said Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah. He's so gatekeeper. He's forgotten other parts of it. Like what? Yeah. What's a fucking Tobey Maguire?
They made a movie. You're telling me they made a Spider-Man movie?
You're telling me they made Spider-Man movie? This big man over here talking about some Spider-Man movie.
And then he goes, wow. And Spider-Man India doesn't actually look like that. I'm like, well, I did the movie.
He does look like it in the movie.
Yeah, you would do the movie. You would do the fucking movie.
Goes, oh, I'm talking about in the comic books. I'm like, okay, man.
Yeah, okay, go away.
I was shocked. It was like looking in a mirror at my younger self.
Dude, the best part of that is I guarantee that dude has like read.
I guarantee that guy has an Instagram account where he posts comic books.
Subscribed to Comic Story.
That guy has a TikTok account where he spouts facts on about comic books. Yeah. Did you know Franklin Richards created a baby universe one time?
Yeah.
Yes. We all know.
The Flash's quickest speed was 0.3 of a pictosecond.
Did you know that the Flash outran? He outran. I'm telling you, he outran instant teleportation. It's a transmission. It's a Dragon Ball Z thing.
Like
which is from the Flash, the human race, which is a very good story.
You can't know these things about Spider-Man and not say who?
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah. The fact that you didn't just say Toby, you said Tobey Maguire, and he went, "Oh."
I'm talking about comics.
Oh, so we're making up names now, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You think I'm stupid?
There's no one in the comics saying Tobey Maguire. Well, Ultimate Spider-Man says otherwise.
Ultimate Spider-Man needs Tobey Maguire, but if you want to get pedantic about
Tobey Maguire, the guy from Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He just played Spider-Man in the movie for the comic.
Yeah.
You're just like sitting there like,
yeah, that's what I mean. Strange interaction.
This is what you're telling me, you fucking nutbag. Did he buy any stickers though?
No,
I'll have the 2099 sticker.
He walked. I had a buy 2 get 1 free, and he asked like, "What if I buy 2 and then I leave and then come back and want a free one?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll give it to you if I remember you." He's like, "What if you don't?" I'm like, "Well, just show me the stickers you bought."
What? Oh my!
And they just walked away. I was like, "All right."
What the fuck?
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to argue.
You might have dodged it like a literal few bullets there. Like,
yeah. That conversation went on a couple seconds longer.
Yeah, like belts, and I was like,
yeah.
He pulls it as a web shooters.
Yeah, no,
he flipped you in the head. He just slammed you on the table.
Tony Stark at the end of Civil War is talking to the mum, and she goes to reach the person. He's like, wait, and she's just like, bringing out like a photo, whatever the fuck.
The beginning of Civil War.
No, I just saw a circle and the triangle appear above my head, and I was like,
You ran in. Oh no,
Yeah,
no,
the
no.
Willem Dafoe like.
That was me watching Barbie because I was in the front row.
Oh bullshit! Were you really?
Yeah, it was.
Fucking
What movie?
stupid asshole.
You're so stupid. That's hilarious.
But yeah, my last.
I
bit
was
of
sat.
news-
This is so unrelated. When I saw Barbie, I was sat in the back row. I was sat next to a mom and her daughter,
Ryan
and
Gosling. Oh.
my theater is dine-in, so they gave her food and they dropped off her receipt, and I looked over and her name was Nora, and I'm like, do I have to kill this mom so that like her daughter can become a superhero?
You know,
I didn't do
Tom
it.
Holland movie that wasn't
I didn't do it.
successful, where you could hear people's thoughts.
Jesus Christ!
Oh yes,
Hunter.
Chaos. Yeah, she hears
Hunter.
that. She's like,
Marvel's What If.
Hunter, you
Chaos
just
walking.
need the guy from your story to be in the same cinema that Tyler was
Nora.
in for that
Yeah.
story, and he could have. This actually isn't anything like.
it was a Flash reference, by the
real
way. I
Barbie.
don't know if that just was out of nowhere, but if
Yeah, no,
people
he
don't
wasn't-
know that it was a
Yes.
reference to how the Flash's mom is also named Nora, and she gets murdered by
There's a
whoever.
couple-
Really, doesn't really
there's-
matter.
couple people
Eobard
listening that are
Thorne.
thankful for that.
Yeah, in the comics,
context.
it's actually Eobard Thorne, but in the movie universe, apparently, it's just a random person.
It was a guy.
I
It was
can't
a
believe
guy.
they never explained it.
Yeah.
You think that's the worst part? The worst part is that none of it makes sense. Oh, he put the can on the top shelf, so now he couldn't have killed his wife. Yeah, he could have.
I don't want to get into it.
We don't have to get
Sure.
into it. But anyway.
My last bit of news is actually just that Krakoa's gone. Well, about to go away. So
Good
we're
fucking
on.
riddance.
I should turn color on, shouldn't I? I've been black and white this whole time.
Yeah,
It's
you've
hard
been
to
Robert
look at.
Downey Jr. this whole time.
I have, yeah.
You kind of
Like
do,
the one
yeah.
you built at Los Alamos. Great movie. Great movie.
Very, very good
we
movie.
really wanted to
Agreed.
do, and by we I mean Hunter and I really wanted to do the Barbenheimer episode. But these fucks, and by these fucks I mean Harper, because JD obviously is
Well,
taking
not
care of
here
business
enough.
right now.
At least I
First,
showed up.
Yeah, that's true.
So we can't we
Say,
cannot do the
I'll be there.
Barbenheimer
He said, "I'll
episode.
be there."
I
be there
guarantee
soon.
he fell asleep.
2 hours. Yeah, I guarantee. He's done it multiple times.
He
The,
has.
A bit of hero story behind the scenes. There have been multiple episodes where JD says, "I'll be there," and we find out fucking 7 hours later that he just went to bed, and we're like, "We
Bro goes to
waited
sleep
for
at
you."
like 5 p.m. I swear. He's
God
like, all right,
damn.
I'm done.
Yeah,
Even,
like, he
even
sometimes
was
just
saying
wakes
this
up like
morning,
half-
he's just like, guys, I can be on today, and I'm free all night. So if you guys want to
He
do
asked
later,
yesterday.
I'm
He
in."
asked
Yeah, yeah.
yesterday. He asked yesterday. Are we recording normal time tomorrow?
And we're like,
Yes.
yeah. And he even said, like, I can record literally anytime. I'm off all day. I'm ready. Where you at, bro?
Where you at, man? Just, God damn it.
Thanks, man.
Especially after like 2 weeks ago, we were like, guys, JD's work schedule is finally permitting him that he can actually be here. That's awesome. We can all be together again. And then he's like, I'll be there. And he's not here.
He's taking care of business, man.
Yeah, what is
Taking
the
care of business. He's
Comment
about
below-
30.
Comment on our YouTube what you think the business is that he's doing.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Funniest response will get a gift.
A hot toy of your choice.
Of yes,
you
of
can,
your
you can
choice.
have this. You can have this dark trooper thing. I don't know where to put it anymore. You can have this.
Either way, Oppenheimer and Barbie were really good, weren't they?
Yeah. Oh,
What would-
yeah.
okay,
I
Tyler.
guess for context, real quick, Tyler and I see
Wait.
every movie that ever releases, and
Yeah,
JD and Harper.
And you're trying to compete with me like a fucking idiot,
yeah, you know the
right?
space race. This is like bigger than that.
and I'm winning.
Picture this.
It's how many movies
Picture
you can
this.
see in a theater in the year.
I'm picturing.
Tyler. Oppenharper.
That's pretty good. That's
Come
pretty
on,
good.
come on.
That's pretty good.
Oppenhunter?
Yeah,
Oppenhunter.
Yeah, I guess it still works.
I don't know why you're competing with me, Hunter. I don't
I'm
understand.
catching up.
What are you?
You're
At?
not
You were
gonna
at what right now?
Yeah, how many
Here we go.
movies have you seen this year? I know
2024
Harper.
movies.
I don't know how, because I know Harper's seen Spider-Verse. Yet he's at -2 movies for the year. How does it even work?
Because I watched Attack of the Clones twice. It took me back.
Me
I
too.
see. I'm at 24.
For this year, I'm
Damn.
at 28.
Oh my god.
Oh man,
I'm
fucked,
catching up
Hunter.
though. I'm catching up.
What have you seen that I haven't seen? I wonder. Anyway, we'll look at this later.
Missing.
I
Insidious,
started that movie. I should watch that movie.
Inside. Nimona.
Nimona. Oh,
I
that
think
the
that's it.
Netflix animated one.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, all right.
I think that's it. I think everything else we'll see.
But yeah, I don't know why you're competing with me because I mean, when have you ever beaten me in a competition?
The time we raced around the world.
Something.
I was gonna say, yeah, the racing.
I ran faster, bro.
You ran faster, but I took a plane, so like kind of, you know.
Yeah, that's true. But it was, I mean, by technicality, it doesn't count.
But it was never in the rules.
Anyway, did you see Barbie first or Oppenheimer? You saw Barbie.
I saw
first.
Oppenheimer first.
Oppenheimer first.
Yes.
Okay, I saw Barbie first.
I didn't want to be depressed by the end.
I know everyone said that,
because we're not going to spoil these movies in this podcast. But
yeah, we'll definitely spoil Oppenheimer, though.
I will just say the last line in Oppenheimer really hits you. I needed Barbie after that.
Well, I saw.
What was the line? What was the line? What the line in Oppenheimer was? We're gonna go do some hanky panky or whatever it was.
Oh, that was Elemental.
I know.
Yeah,
last line.
But I saw Barbie first, and so I when I walked out of Oppenheimer, I was like, but we can have fun. Like I was already like, you know what? At least I am aware. Like, you have to take the good with the bad, bro. You know what I mean? Like, yes, we create weapons that destroy ourselves. We also make toys that make us feel beautiful or something like that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But
good movies all around, though.
Look at this. We saw them different times. You like Oppenheimer more.
I do.
I like Barbie more.
I'll see Barbie again. I think I might see it again tomorrow.
I thought Secret Invasion wasn't very good.
No, it wasn't. It really wasn't.
I think Harper would like Barbie more as well, and I think JD would like Oppenheimer more.
Bullshit. I couldn't give a fuck about Barbie,
bro.
Barbie.
Have you seen Drive? You know the guy from Drive?
He's in that movie.
Yeah,
and he brings Drive to Barbie Land.
You
mean me?
I thought Oppenheimer was obviously an excellent movie. I thought Barbie, the issue is I had nitpicks with Barbie. I had little tiny issues that I was like, I would change this. I didn't really have that with Oppenheimer. So
that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. They're
great
both
movies.
I
saw Oppenheimer in IMAX.
Yeah, and, they're both absolutely incredible.
It's packed.
Oh yeah,
and it was one of those movies where everyone in the audience reacted to like seeing a new actor. Like, oh, there's a bunch of kids in front of us that went like Huey, and then my dad looked at me and he went, "Is that Josh?" I was like, "Just Dad, that is Josh from Drake and Josh."
There's a scene in the movie where Josh Peck does like the face where he's like the Megan face where he's like,
he's looking at the bomb. Yeah. And then Roderick's in it too.
Yeah,
Roderick from Roderick Rules.
Yeah, I saw that. That's
cool. Great video. But it's a really good movie, Oppenheimer. Obviously,
it is. It's fantastic.
You gotta see that in a movie theater, man.
It's fantastic. Yeah,
saw that in IMAX.
The sound alone, the first few seconds in, you're just like blasted.
Yeah, I saw that in IMAX. Great experience.
I saw Dolby Atmos, which is I kind of regret. I kind of wish I saw it in IMAX, but I don't think I'd see it again in theaters. But I'd be down to see Barbie.
I think I might see it again in theaters. I don't know.
Oh shit!
Barbie was just a fun experience. Everyone there was wearing pink,
but just
everyone was like celebrating.
It was a bunch of children when I saw it.
I saw a late showing, so it was all adults.
I saw it during the day, so it was like moms and their daughters or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But that's cool. I mean, how many movies we get that's just a bunch of dads and their sons? We get a moms and their daughters movie, sure. It's cool.
Yeah,
it's nice. Yeah,
it was just so fun.
I wore pink. I had a pink shirt.
Funny,
and then it changed after I saw it, and I put on a green shirt for Oppenheimer.
We were talking.
I have a picture. I can send it. Yep, I did. I have a picture of a shirt in my backpack, like I'm a superhero, and I'm putting away my
Spider-Man.
My costume.
Oh, is it like Homecoming where it's all loose and you press it and it tight?
Yeah,
or just like the people at the theater see you.
That's what I was afraid of. I was like,
pink, come out green, and they're just like, "Did you just change to?"
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I know.
I'm sure a lot of people did that though.
I did. Maybe. I sent the picture. Here
we go.
Yeah, Barbie was funny.
Yeah.
He did.
we were that's awesome.
It's ridiculous.
We were talking before the podcast, but I was saying Barbie might be one of the funniest movies I've seen just for the Ryan Gosling stuff alone.
Brian Gosling. Yeah.
Brian Gosling. Like the part where he's singing is just so funny.
Yeah.
Right.
His Mojo Dojo Casa House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just this whole song.
I really Greta Gerwig God, this is really going to become a movie podcast for a minute. But I don't really like Lady Bird, nor do I really like Little Women. But I like her. She's really cool. She's good in Frances Ha, and she's good in other movies. And I like Noah Baumbach.
Harper,
she's married to him.
Yeah, no, I know, but like at least out of context, that's one that
I don't really like Little Women.
Yeah, it was just like, well, that's good. That's better than what Hunter said in
6 or
D&D.
Get Out. You know,
that's the complete opposite of what Hunter said in D&D.
I'm looking for Barda in my life.
You know, Hagrid. I want something around that size.
But I like her attitude and her like the way she makes movies and her whatever. She's cool, you know. So I trust her with this Barbie movie. And she says she wants to make a superhero movie, and I really hope she makes Supergirl. Like, I really hope that happens. But the movies she's making next are motherfucking The Chronicles of Narnia.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, and they're giving her a boatload of money, and I'm sure she read those books and she grew up with them or whatever. But make something I want to see, Greta.
Everyone
I'll see
has grown up with everything.
She needs to understand. You can't make movies for yourself. You gotta make it for Tyler Torres.
Exactly. You gotta make movies for me, Greta. And the thing is, I'll see any movie she makes anyway. So I guess she's making movies for me either way.
Tyler, but if she makes it and you don't like it, she'll regret her.
It was just woke. Yeah. I think I was just
going for it all.
Those were two different scenarios.
She will regret it.
But yeah, I guess back. I mean, comic books came out. This is a comic podcast, so real quick. But yeah, go see those two movies. I mean, the only person in the world who hasn't is Harper.
Yeah, and go see them on the same day.
Yeah,
have fun that way. It feels like a thing to do. You know, it feels like it was fun.
It was a lot of fun doing that. Yeah.
I've fallen off the wagon.
X-Men. All right, so I got X-Men. This issue was bonkers.
X-Men Hellfire Gala 2023 for the people listening.
So like I said, like I showed you, first issue starts, or the issue begins with, we brought back Kamala. She's already back, right?
Oh, that's Carlos Gomez art.
No, this is not Carlos Gomez.
It looks like Carlos Gomez.
Adam Kubert. I don't think Carlos Gomez is. No, he's not even. He didn't draw a single panel in this issue. And look at the name of like creators on this book. It's hilarious. You named someone that was not.
Well, he's been doing X-Men stuff. He did like Rogue and Gambit,
Exterminators,
Exterminators, yeah. Like he's like an X-Men guy. So
anyway, so the
aren't they just called X-Men?
It's really nuts. First of all, Kamala looks really cool.
An X-Men guy.
I like Kamala's Met Gala outfit.
Oh,
it's really cool.
That's nice.
And there's a character from Pox that shows up, and she's like, in the future, we love you. I didn't see whatever happened there, so I was looking down.
What if this was real? We're at the gala, and Kamala walks by, like, "Oh, I like your outfit," and Harper's like, "Eh."
As if I have any stake in any of it, and I'm still like,
God.
You're
like
just
not realizing
T-shirt,
like
that's it.
There's a lot to go through with this issue. So before we get to the big stuff, this happens, and we tease Hickman's next book, Gods. Right?
Oh,
the two characters from Gods
Strange
show up. It's not Doctor Strange. The two characters
the dude
from
that's
the
talking
new book,
to Doctor.
Right?
It's the dude that was talking to him in the preview.
And because if you remember in House of X, the first issue, Magneto says to the world, to the UN, he says, "You people love your religion. Well, guess what? You have new gods now, right?"
Yeah.
He refers to the X-Men as gods. These guys say, "We heard Magneto said that, and we just want to talk to him because we work for the old ones." That's the tease we get for Hickman's book, right? He says, "We work for the old ones." So these guys work for the old gods. I don't know who they are. Hercules or
Zeus, and
Zeus. That's boring, but I'm sure it's more interesting than that. Then everyone gets sent away. There's like big pings, like the Avengers have to leave the Met Gala, and there's United X-Men Avengers team, so they have to leave as well. And then we vote in the new X-Men team. We do this every year, right? Every year with the gala, we vote in the new X-Men team.
Who's on the team? Who's on the team? Real quick. Who's on the team?
Okay. Who's on the team real quick? This team that I can't wait to read about. Talon, Sync, Prodigy, Cannonball, Frenzy, Dazzler, Jubilee, Juggernaut. So characters that I don't really care to read about. I care about a couple of these. I like Jubilee, I like Dazzler, I like Cannonball. We turn the page This is what this you want. This is a live Tyler reaction. I turned the page when I read it yesterday, and I went, right. Nimrod shows up, and he kills them all.
Oh, so
There's
Jubilee's
Dazzler.
dead. Dazzler's dead.
Look at Jubilee. Her final moments. My God.
Eviscerated.
Well, actually, these are Jubilee's final moments. She says, "Fuck you, machine," and he stomps on her.
Oh my God.
That's like
and there's Dazzler's head.
Jesus.
Yeah, so we got fucked, right? Nimrod shows up. He fights Iceman. Iceman's Omega level, and so we think he's gonna win. Nope. Into a puddle. Goodbye, Bobby.
That's like an original too.
Yeah,
Whoa.
goodbye, Bobby. So yeah, this happens, and it gets worse and worse. Mr. Sinister shows up with a bunch of Stark Sentinels, and they start laying waste. And it says a line which actually kind of like it gave me chills a bit because I was like, it really puts into scale the gravity of how terrible this is. But it says, oh geez. Previously, just a single Stark Sentinel had nearly succeeded in killing all the X-Men, or in killing the X-Men. Now they faced all of them. So, like, we're fucked. You know, one Stark Sentinel nearly killed all the X-Men, and we face them all now. Nice hat.
Just watching him slowly turn his headphones down. I'm like, what purpose is there to do that?
Jean is fighting back. Moira shows up. She kills Jean. There goes Jean. There's Scott. Scott's dead.
Scott's dead.
Scott's
What?
dead.
Cyclops is dead?
Yeah. Cyclops is dead. Professor Xavier is told to tell all the X-Men to leave Earth. So they're like, either we'll kill every mutant on Earth unless you tell them to leave. So he tells them all to leave Earth. But it turns out he was pushing them through portals that end up nowhere. So they end up in a meat grater. So they're all dead. 250,000 mutants dead.
Jesus.
So
like all the notable ones are.
All the notable ones are still alive. Who do we have alive? Let's see. This is how the book ends. It's a really sad panel. This is what used to be Krakoa. It's just gone.
Oh, so Krakoa really is gone.
It says it's so sad actually. It's you know how they usually give like they give the location. This is gonna be a great thumbnail. They give the location and then like the population number in these X-Men books.
Oh,
it says Pacific. I hate this word so much. Archipelago. I hate it so much. Archipelago.
Welcome to my life.
Anyway, Pacific Archipelago of Krakoa, population 1. So it's just Charles. Krakoa is gone.
Damn,
that's
a
Krakoa
good
did
class
not
page.
last long.
Yeah, especially in this issue where they wipe it out in one book. The way it ends, though, is how Kitty can't go through any of the portals? Like that's like been a thing that she can't do.
Yeah.
Well, now she can, but she's the only one that can. And so we're trying to find out why.
Only
but all the X-Men are dead.
And
I'm sure they'll come back.
Isn't Kitty like a samurai now or something? Like a ninja?
She's always been a samurai.
Well, she's like a ninja now.
She's always been a ninja.
But she was a pirate for a while.
Well, now she's a pirate.
But they're teasing her new series. She's going to be a ninja.
Guys,
again,
I want to read about a dude in metal suits. No, this is confusing me.
Do you want to see what happens to Jean?
Yep.
Oh, again.
Yeah, gone.
What's that
third
now?
time we've had to say goodbye to Jean Grey.
Third time, yeah.
Why are we?
And I think
they can't come back, can they? If like Krakoa and all that stuff's not set up,
so
right?
I'm trying to find what happens to
the. Right?
I'm trying to find what happens to the 5
gold balls.
Gold balls, yeah. Gold balls is gone.
He makes eggs. I just called him egg. Gold balls.
Gold balls.
Well, he makes the eggs.
No. They do refer to what happens to the 5. I'm trying to remember what they might get sent off world. I think they might also I don't remember. They died. This is a big issue, dude. This thing was $10. So I don't exactly remember, but yeah, we get rid of all the X-Men.
That was $10. Moon Knight 25 came out last week, and that was also $10. And they just said, "Hey, Layla from the MCU used to date Mark Spector."
This you know what? This was worth the $10 though, because I was page after page just like, oh my god, how could it get worse?
I like an
and then
issue
it
where
gets
you're
worse.
Like,
It just
What's
gets
happening
worse. Charles getting his throat slit.
Red Wedding.
Oh, he's gone again.
What the?
Tyler just got his throat slit. He's back.
That's so weird. Okay, anyway,
it's like a whole ass Game of Thrones kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like the Red Wedding.
Yeah, they Red Wedding
Yeah,
them. Yeah, exactly. That's actually
sick.
exactly what
I
happens.
that shit. I love that shit. I love it.
I
love mass murder.
This is what happens to the five.
books.
They get
In
pushed
comic books.
all through the portal, and we don't know where they end up. But that's what happens to the five.
Is Wolverine okay?
So Wolverine's alive.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
Oh,
Wolverine.
He wasn't there. He's fighting some like Orcus agents or something somewhere else, and he hears about it, and he's like, "Well, this will just make me want to kill them even more, so that's fine." Yeah.
So that's fine. Everyone I know and care about's dead.
Yeah,
But at least I can kill these other people quicker.
Mystique, Splat.
Damn.
Yeah. The X-Men are dead. At least some of the ones you like.
But we got Miss Marvel.
But we got Ms. Marvel. Her poor first day, bro. Her initiation into the fucking X-Men. Yikes.
Is a Holocaust.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, it really is actually. And then then they try to sell us the new Kamala issues.
Hey, your favorite X-Men's dead, but guess what?
But you got a new one.
Kamala Khan's back.
You got Miss Marvel as the X-Men.
That was X-Men.
Wow.
Great issue. It's actually really good. And I'm actually like, it's one of those this is what like books that eventually will spin off into tie-ins should do, but like I want to read them all now,
You'll read Miss Marvel?
No. I'll read X-Men though.
Immediate.
I'll read X-Men.
Okay.
Ultimate Invasion.
Right.
Yes, talk about it.
All right, so did I say that on the podcast that there's a twist in this issue with a character that I think is really cool, or did I say that before we started recording?
I don't think you said that ever.
You said it was a character I like that I would be interested in.
But so yeah, we're in this new Ultimate Universe that that the Maker created, 6160.
No. We're in the new universe that the Maker maked. Get it right, please.
The Maker maked. Yes, I'm sorry.
Yes,
6160. Right. That's the new
baked.
That's the new universe he maked. And what he's basically been doing the entire time is making sure that there will be no superheroes in this world. So he like breaks the Bifrost and implants Loki as king of Asgard. He delays the Fantastic Four's ship launch by like a couple of hours, so they miss the cosmic storm, so they don't get irradiated. Yeah.
I have a game.
Sorry,
go on.
Marvel Snap? Really? Like while we're recording?
Oh yeah, like dude, come on, bro.
But this is what I found really interesting. So we have Iron Man, right? Ultimate Iron Man.
Oh, it's actual Ultimate Iron Man too.
He takes off the mask. Iron Man in this universe is Howard Stark.
Whoa.
Howard Stark is Iron Man, and him and Obadiah Stane, who is black now, are like Iron Man. It's interesting. Tony's there and he's a teenager and he's like looking up to his dad, and also Jarvis is a woman.
Do they fuck?
And it's kind of really interesting. Like I was reading this issue and I was like, Tony looks kind of weird there, like his mustache and red hair. And then Obadiah says Howard, and I out loud went Howard. Like what?
In the middle of a public bus, everyone jumps.
Do you want to see the Hulk?
Yes, I do.
You want to see 6160 Hulk?
People? Is it eating?
No, he's doing the exact opposite of eating people. He is a pacifist that leads a religion.
I guess that is the opposite.
Look at him. Look at the Hulk.
Why has he got a gem in his forehead?
Yeah, he's enlightened. He's the legendary and immortal Hulk.
That's kind of okay.
We have some X-Men show up. We have the Rasputins. And then this weird thing happens where the Ultimates show up. Right?
Oh.
And then, multiple versions of all of them. Yeah. And it's because they're from the future and they're trying to stop the Maker from make this world. And there's Ironmonger. There's this version of Ironmonger.
That's the guy from the first Iron Man movie.
Yeah. Oh. Anyway, it turns out that like Howard Stark might be the key to this. And there's something
interesting sentence.
Yeah. Well, he says, Howard Stark, I believe you are the one who built this. It's like a machine that's really important. But Howard Stark might be really important to this universe. Do you want to see what the Maker looks like right now?
I think I saw a picture. So yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, I did see a picture.
Jesus.
Whoa, that's like a
what
Junji.
the fuck?
That's like Uzumaki.
Junji. Oh, bro, literally, my fucking thing is resting on Uzumaki right now.
Well, do you know the part where the spiral?
Yeah, the spiral.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's so he got shot in the head at one point, but he's like, I moved my brain matter like into my cells at one point. So this, you want to hear what he says? It's actually really gross. God, he says, like, for self-preservation's sake, I chose to separate and redistribute my brain and vital organs long ago.
Bro,
so like his brain is like anywhere except for his head.
He's a little kid on the playground that was playing as Gaia, saying, I have all the powers. Like, I shoot in the head. And he's like, oh, I moved my brain somewhere else.
Yeah, my brain isn't in my head, actually.
Yeah. Wow, that's kind of cool. Huh.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway,
cool
stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
But we don't see like the 616 characters in this at all. This is all just the Maker.
Yeah. So no Miles or anything.
Cool. Yeah, and there's Ultimate Peter again. But the whole point of this is that he's been making it so that there's no heroes in this universe. So
yeah. That's cool. Interesting. All right. Well, that was the last comic.
Hulk was good. Avengers was good.
I haven't read Avengers
this
yet.
felt like I'm not just saying this because I've recently read it, but this felt like The Authority, which was kind of cool.
Okay,
it's just a bunch of weird high concepts.
I'll probably read it tonight, so we'll see.
The Avengers were traveling to Kang at 17 dreams per minute.
There is a show. It's an improv show called Game Changers. And it's very funny, but they did a superhero improv that between 3 people that I thought might be fun to do here. This was really a Oppenharper thing.
This is it is a very Oppenharper thing. This is interesting because usually when we get through comics, you're like, all right, let's wrap up the show, let's go. I want to go to bed and blah blah blah.
Well, blah. I do.
Oh, okay. Well,
but I think it'd be funny for this. So it is. So the Game Changers, they give someone a proposition, and you just have to act that out between 2 people. So for example, they did one like, okay, it's 2 people having a conversation, but they have to do a different accent every sentence, kind of thing. Or you are a dad at a baseball game who's way too into it, and the other people are annoyed, kind of thing.
Oh wow!
Just act that out for a minute. So this one was a superhero one. I'm like, this would be so funny on a hero story. So one of us is Superman, who he is at the Daily Planet, and he hears a cry for help, and the 2 other people are trying to prevent him from leaving.
Right.
Because he's like, where are you going, Clark?
All right.
So
who's Superman?
I feel like Harper, you or Tyler?
I don't want to be Superman.
Harper, I think you should be Superman.
I'll be Superman.
Your goal is to escape in a minute.
I'll be Steve Lombard.
I don't even know who that is.
I'll just be a worker.
Just a guy that works at the Daily Planet.
Oh, yeah.
Ron Troop.
We won't time this or anything. We'll just see how we do here. I'll just be I'll just be a worker.
Wait.
So yeah,
no, you can't do that. Not yet.
He's Clark Kent right now. He needs. He's Clark Kent right now. Yeah.
Is this Clark Kent?
Sure. Okay, so pretend you're Clark Kent. Type in away, and then I'll just do a sound effect.
Tap 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 tap. I'm Clark Kent.
Oh God! Help us, Superman! Help us!
I think I just heard someone somewhere say they need help. I better go and investigate.
Oh, hey, person. Clark,
Kent,
hey,
where you going?
I actually just need to go to the bathroom, boys.
Clark, wait, Clark, real quick, I gotta ask you a question.
Okay.
Lois Lane, how's that?
It's pretty good. The sex is great, but I really need a shit.
So no. But tell me about it. Please tell me about it.
I tell you what, it grips like an old wooden door.
Like an old wooden door.
Wait,
can you explain? I just
speaking of old wooden doors, that one just fell off.
Do you think I could? Do you think like Listen.
Okay,
Would you be mad if I asked
hey,
Lois out?
Don't be aggressive.
I know you guys
I'll
are a
kill
thing,
you.
but
I'll kill
would you
you.
be mad?
I'll kill you. I'll do it.
You'll kill me.
You.
Oh, Clark,
you
I'm
fucking
gonna
pussy
need that
boy. Clark
paper
Kent's gonna kill
on my
me. I'm
desk
Stephen
right
Okay.
away.
I
Clark,
think we all just need to take a step away. I'm gonna go. I need to go right now.
Wait.
Okay? Hey,
We can't have a conversation about how hot your wife
Clark,
is.
hey,
We
no,
don't-
don't
It's
talk about that on your
professionally
break, okay?
irresponsible.
You guys can go to the break room about that.
Shut
Clark,
your
I'm
mouth.
good. Clark,
Shut your mouth.
Hey,
Don't
talk
Clark,
like
why are your
that.
eyes glowing red?
I'm gonna need that paper on my desk by right now. It was due 5 minutes ago. Okay,
Is that?
I'll use it. I'm not afraid.
Clark,
You carry a gun
Clark,
to work, Clark?
Clark.
I'll do it.
Clark, you carry a gun to work?
Yes, I do it for protection.
I think you should turn that gun at yourself, Clark.
No. Not again. Not again. Okay, I've really got to go. I believe I'm having a mental break, so I'm gonna go.
Where are you going, Clark?
Okay.
Are you going to the
Liberals,
bathroom?
2023.
I'm going to the bathroom.
Clark, bathroom's this way.
Bathroom's that way, Clark.
Where are you
I'm
going?
going home. I'm going to my
The
home bathroom.
staircase is that way.
I don't want to shit at work. No one shits at work.
I mean, some people should at work. I mean, I just shit. Bro, you gonna go in there? You're gonna smell my shit from work.
No one likes shitting at work. No one likes.
Hey,
shitting at
hey
work.
guys,
Never
hey
said
guys.
people like shitting at
Clark,
work.
it's Amy's
Yeah.
birthday today. We're gonna start saying your happy birthday in the break room over here. Okay?
Oh,
So
that's
come on.
awesome.
We have
I'm
cake
gonna
there
go
right now.
Oh, God, guys, I just checked the Citizen app. There's a building
sh-
that's on fire. I wonder where Superman is.
Oh, that's right where my house is and where I need to go to the toilet.
Well, you probably
So,
shouldn't go there because it's on fire, Clark.
Clark,
I
it's on
like danger in my life.
Clark, it's
You
a
like
gas
danger in your life?
station. It's a
Ah,
gas station
Lois
on
is
the
on the
side of
scene.
a highway. What do you mean you live near there?
Guys, I need to talk seriously to you, please, God. Why won't you let me shit?
Oh, wait, I'm getting a call from Lois. Hey,
Hey,
Lois.
no-
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at
no.
Clark right now. No, he's
Yes.
not going towards the fire. I don't know why you're asking me that.
Tell her
Weird. Your wife is calling me
uh,
for no reason, Clark.
because she knows that generally at this point in the day I go home for my lunchtime shit and then make my way back to work. So I think she's just wondering why I'm not home. You know,
Clark,
usually
you have been
She couldn't call
here
you?
at this time most days. I don't know what you're talking about.
What were you just writing about, by the way?
Brainiac.
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 Brainiac hasn't attacked in like 3 months. Clark,
Uh,
you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I just I think he's cool. He's a robot.
You having nightmares about Brainiac?
No,
You
I'm
okay?
not. I'm having nightmares about needing to shit and not being able to. Please.
I mean,
let me-
nobody said you couldn't shit. I mean, bathroom's that way, Clark.
Look, what's your name again?
My name is Steve.
God, it would have been.
You know
funny if
me,
you had
Clark.
said
We've been around here too.
It would have been so much funnier if you said Jimmy Olsen. But anyway, look, Steven. Is that what you said? Steve.
Steve Lombard, Superman kid.
Look, Steve. I have to be honest with you. I don't need to shit. I'll just put you to the side for a second. You know, we were talking about
what's up?
Lois. You know, we were talking about Lois before.
Yeah.
Every lunch break, she has, her time off from whatever Lois Lane does for a job. She's a reporter. She also works here, doesn't she?
She's a reporter.
That's right.
That's
She
her
also
desk over
works
there.
here. Yeah. So every every time at lunch we go back to the old Kansas farmhouse.
I see.
Which is I know it's a bit of a trip, but we go back and
Brent,
I see.
where's that paper?
I thought
that was
Sorry,
Mr.
10
Perry.
minutes ago. We are printing that now.
You wouldn't believe what Clark's telling me
okay.
over here. He's telling me he's Superman.
So
Look, Superman is busy saving the towers that are falling right now in Gotham, okay? The whole building, the whole city's blowing up right now. So Superman's probably right there, not here. What's happening here is Clark Kent finishing the paper
Perry.
on the football game.
Harry, if you listen to me for a fucking second, Steve here was actually going to take over and finish it up because he didn't really like the edit that I was making on the article.
Clark,
He
I do
just
the
said
sports
that.
section. I'm not doing what you do.
Steve, go with it. For me and
You're
Lois,
Superman?
Clark,
I'm kidding, Clark. I'm kidding.
What? Yeah,
Superman,
that'd be
guys,
funny.
this isn't a fictional story here. Superman is helping save the cities that are drowning right now. Obviously,
It's crazy,
what else would he do?
but it's crazy how Superman would pick saving those cities that are drowning over saving that building that's on
Check
fire
your
over
phone. 19 Amber Alerts happening right now. Superman's
there. Yeah,
got to
Superman's
be
probably going
those,
to
right?
one of them. You're right. You're right, Perry.
20,
Superman's probably going to one of them.
21. It keeps going.
He's probably going to one of them. You're right.
Yeah, so he's at
Clark,
one
what do you
of
think,
those
Superman's?
for sure.
Clark, if you were Superman, which one would you pick first?
I don't know. I would probably pick whichever one came up on my Superman app. but I don't really know.
You have a Superman app.
Yeah.
Doesn't Superman have that app? Like Superman?
No, it's for people to tell. Okay,
Jimmy, come over here.
Did you play Spider-Man Miles Morales? You know how they have the friendly neighborhood app?
Hey guys,
like that.
Hey, Clark,
Jimmy, don't you have that Signal watch? Superman Signal?
I do.
Like, yeah, use it. Get Superman over here. We need to find him.
No, don't ring it. Definitely don't ring it right now, please. Please don't ring it right now.
So loud in his ear. He should be here any second now. The longest he's been is only a minute. So let's see.
I gotta go.
Where are you gonna go, Clark? Clark, you don't want to meet Superman?
Superman's gonna be here. It's gonna be awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know that window that you always leave open, Steve, because you say you like the breeze up in this tower.
I like to smoke inside, so
I'm going out. I'm going out.
You're jumping out the window.
I'm jumping out the window.
Okay, guys. Clark is gonna commit suicide.
I'm serious.
Okay, here we'll film this.
Okay. Are you sure you want me to do this, or can I go home?
This will be fucking funny. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna jump. Shit, look at him. Look at him go. But I can't tell if he's flying or if he's splatted.
Huh. I guess that's
and a scene.
Felt just like doing D&D again.
That's your teaser for session 5. If JD would wake up.
God, he really fell asleep.
Bro, I was irritated by Steve then. My God. I did not like that dude.
Oh, he sucks. Steve Lombard
me
sucks.
off in real life.
Lombard sucks.
That was good because we're basically just like forcing you to improv. You're just like, okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Bathroom's not there, Clark.
Bathroom's in this direction.
No one shit's at work. Come on.
Yeah, that's funny.
I guess that's the hero.
That's a good idea.
Maybe, this is a long episode.
Yeah, we'll end there. If you guys want more of that, let us know. We'll do it. I guess.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
Next week, we're scraping by for content. Yeah, so
what are we talking Ninja Turtles next week? Mutant Mayhem.
Well, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Mutant Mayhem.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Elwood.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Mayhem. I'm excited.
Yeah, this was a long episode, but we weren't here last week, so that's okay. Oh my gosh, 7 hours? Okay, thank you.
You say that joke so much. Come on.